All right, Coach, welcome again for this interesting week for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
It is Hallows Eve. There is a full moon coming, so I guess might as well 2020.
Yeah, why
just
not?
throw it all out,
Why not?
freeze everything out. So now, in case somebody out there doesn't know, the game is now moved here and it's home
at
and not
Choctaw.
away.
Yes.
So
Yes.
don't go to Putnam City West looking for a football game tonight.
That's right. That's right. Luckily, right here in the comfortable confines of Bill Jensen Stadium at home, we're really excited about a chance to host PC West.
All right, Coach, welcome again. It's after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
It's time to go play some football.
I know.
But before we do that, let's go back to the second round, Putnam City North.
Yes.
And talk a little bit about that. You know, you had that first series, block punt.
Yep.
Set everything up to go.
Couldn't script it to go any better.
Yeah.
You know, and as you mentioned, semifinal week. You know, you're still playing after Thanksgiving. You know, that's a huge accomplishment. And we talk about that all the time with our kids, and kind of in the coaching world, that's a big deal. Is
Right.
you know, POTD, practice on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big deal because if you're still practicing, that means you have a chance to
Yeah.
win it. And there's a lot of teams already check their stuff in this time of year. You know, and last year. We made it to the semifinals a year ago, but didn't
Right.
actually get to practice on Thanksgiving Day because of how the playoffs were structured.
Right.
You know, we had a bye week this time in the playoffs, so we're actually able to do it. So huge deal, a lot of fun, all that kind of stuff. But you know, to get here, obviously we had to beat PC North, as you mentioned a second ago. You know, and talk about our defense. I mean, just lights out. You know,
Yeah.
and we knew that would have to be a defensive game. PC North's really solid on defense as well. And our defense obviously played lights out, as you mentioned. Block punt, you know, right off the jump, you know, gives the offense a short field, able to go
Right.
punch it in. Felt like just the whole entire defense.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, from Donnie Wingate had almost 4 sacks. Jordan Mukes. You know, it just locked down. They had a big-time Division I receiver, Jordan Mukes. You know, just locked him down. 0 catches,
Right,
including an offensive pass interference, which is rare, as you know.
Yeah.
And Jordan did such a good job of boxing him out, squeezing the hip, running the sidelines. Then he became the receiver.
Right,
You know,
right.
and just did such a fantastic job. Had another one where he bats it down in the end zone. You know, that's a really good player.
Yeah.
And it shows you how talented Jordan Mukes is. You know, and we also had another Jordan Thompson with a big time interception.
Yep.
Kind of at that point, kind of sealed the game. Really proud of those guys. D-line, just all over the quarterback all night. A bunch of sacks, harassing them, linebackers all over the place. Just, you know, couldn't ask for a better defensive effort. You know, our guys played relentlessly. We talk about, you know, on really all sides of the ball, but defense especially, it's like, you know, you have to play like Freddy Krueger. You know, and you just, you know, I always say, what makes him scary? You know, what makes him scary is you can't kill him.
Yeah.
You know, and so you have to have that every single snap where you just go and go and go and go and go. And I always say, you know, I'm so proud of the coach, our guys, because if you ever go watch a Choctaw high school football game, you're going to see 11 guys on the field give their best effort every single snap. And that's always been a trademark of ours and always will be. Our kids are always going to outplay you and play really hard. And so couldn't be more proud of our defense. just such a great job, and our defensive staff, led by Coach Greg Bryant, just does such a good job, and they scheme people up so well and get our kids to play so hard, and and our secondaries, Trey Porter and Terrence Carter do a fantastic job. Our linebackers, Dow Nichols, Mark Morris, do a great job. And then our D-line with E.J. Tillinger, I think we've got the best defensive staff in the state, and just coaching staff, period, in the state. So really, really proud of those guys. Absolutely, killed it. The stat line for them rushing was 24 rushes for 24 yards.
Oh, nice.
So that's not going to get it. If it takes you 10 attempts to get a first, on average, that's not going to get it done. And when you do that, you're able to tee off on the quarterback and force them in second, third, and longs and all that kind of stuff. And you got yourself a good ball game if you can do that. Offensively, really, really proud of our kids. O-line, just again, from the O-line to the receivers, the quarterback, the running backs, guys just did such a good job. We have such an unselfish team. We knew we'd have to win on the perimeter of this game. They're really, really thick in the middle. It makes it really, really hard to run on them inside. With PC North, they're always going to be +1 in the box against you, and they're real heavy run stoppers. And their secondary is extremely athletic. They don't give up a lot of points. They're really, really good. Our receivers did things that a lot of receivers won't do. Coached by Ron Brown, where they'll go get physical on the perimeter. And go wear guys out and go really, really block and be unselfish. And the same with our running backs. Our running backs are having to block for receivers are blocking for running backs. Right. All those kind of things, and to get things done, and to be able to rush for. I think we were around 180 rushing and also about 180 passing on them. And so pretty balanced attack, try to take what was there. Stillwater did a great job, controlling the game, getting us out of some bad situations, scrambling when needed, all that kind of stuff, and receivers catching balls.
Even
and all
knocked
this
out
kind of
a fumble.
Yeah, huge play. Yes, huge play. And, how cool was that? You see a perfect club. He wrapped and just clubbed it right out. And it did such, that was a huge play.
Wanted to play on the defense.
Yeah, I know. Coach Bryant was trying to steal him for outside linebacker after that, but did such a good job, and just really, really proud of our kids. It's like that's playoff football. You talk to kids all the time. It's like there's no easy way to win. Every team in the playoffs is going to be a really hard game, and to do that, you're going to have to not turn the ball over. You're going to have to tackle and block really well. And when you get an opportunity, you're going to have to seize it. And I felt like our kids did a great job of that on last Friday night, and winning a big time game. And go 7-0 at home. That doesn't happen all the time. You have to be able to go 7-0 at home, and so if you came to Bill Jensen Stadium, this year you left with a smile. Unless you're the opposition. So really, really proud of our kids defending our home field. And able to send the seniors out on their home field exactly how you want it. Right. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's never been done before. With going 7-0 at home, that's really, really tough to do. I'm pretty confident we would have won 8-0 if we wouldn't have had the first round playoffs canceled. So really, really proud of our kids. It's awesome. First round of the playoffs, get a big win. Now leading us into obviously this week, huge matchup versus Stillwater. A team that hasn't lost a regular season game since 2017.
Okay.
That's a long time. That was my first year here. So since I've been coaching here, they haven't lost a regular season game, since my first year here in 17, and obviously a very talented opponent. Them in Stillwater, them in Bixby, I've obviously kind of been the cream of the crop in 6A too. We know that, and really, really good. But I can tell you, looking forward to it. Our kids are up for the challenge. Right. They're excited about the challenge and want the opportunity. We feel like we belong here. As one of the top teams. We've shown that. Looking for the opportunity to show it again.
Yeah, is there anything, I know they a little different team than they were last year, personnel-wise. Do they still look for a combination of run pass?
Yeah, they're extremely good. They blow everybody out of the water and still do, and they don't give up a lot of points and they score a bunch. Which is a good combination. Offensively, you're going to have to stop their run game. And if you do that, then they're going to hit you with some RPOs and and some different things. But through the pass game, where you're going to stop a really talented receiver core where they can beat you with quick screens and perimeter throws and also deep balls. They have another. Gundy graduated. They have another, college-bound quarterback that's committed to UCO. That's really talented kid. Throw the ball, really smooth throwing motion, makes good decisions, can run. Maybe a better runner, than what they've had in the past. Right. He can scramble, and beat you with his feet. Does a really, really good job. And then they have the running back that's, I feel like he's my age. He's been there. I feel like for 30 years.
I thought he graduated last year.
He still somehow has eligibility. I feel like he's like a middle-aged man. But he's still running the ball. So he's finally a senior, luckily. But the Walker kid, their number one, really, really talented kid. Has to be in the conversation as top 2 backs in the state of Oklahoma. I think he's rushed for over 7,000 something yards in his career.
Wow.
Which is just insane numbers to do. When you're talking about rushing for basically 4 to 5 miles of rushing. That's quite a bit. That wear most people out. So anyhow, very, very talented still. They're really, really good. Defensively, they try to beat you with a lot of chaos on defense, have a lot of different personnel packages, a lot of different front stunts, coverages, blitzes, some kind of unorthodox stuff on defense that they do. Gives them a way to, cause confusion and get you in the second and third and long, and then obviously predictable pass situations, and then, take advantage of that. So, for us to be able to be successful, our kids, have to continue to give their best effort all the time, which I know they will. And then on top of that, be able to maximize on opportunities that we get, when they give something up, both on O or D. But, if we can't stop their run game, it'll be a long night for us. But if we can do that, slow their offense down, which I believe in our defense, and then offensively, like I said, be able to run the ball and kind of handle some of the chaotic things that they do, then we have a chance to be in it for a 4-quarter game. But, games like this are always going to be 4-quarter games. They're always going to be tough. They're always going to be down to the minute, and every possession counts. If I'm a fan, this is a game I'd want to go to. It should be a great game, and it's cool to be able to play, on Saturday at, 1 o'clock, and, kind of the college atmosphere and all that kind of things that we're able to do. And, and really, really proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, and just so that people know, if you want to see it, other than some pay-per-view, we can't show it. So we can do radio only.
I got you.
And so this is another one of our radio only games.
Okay.
So you got to go to the game to watch it.
Or move the little football across like a cursor or something. Maybe you can draw.
We'll try to give them something.
Okay.
But,
So it's neat Jacket fans there. We're 1,000 tickets is what we have. I'm hoping to get all 1,000 sold.
Yeah.
And we'll be on the visitor side of OSSAA in Owasso, Oklahoma. It's supposed to be beautiful, beautiful weather, all those kind of things, and look forward to a big crowd. I want to say before we get out, if you didn't come out to our Thanksgiving practice, it's a really, really cool deal. On Thanksgiving Day, where our touchdown club and parents and community smoked turkey legs for the kids. Nice. We had a bunch of little kids running around playing football. We had people dressed up as Santa, the Grinch. The fans welcomed the football team out in the stadium. Had Christmas music over the loudspeaker. It was just a really cool event.
Nice.
In 2020, I was really, really proud of just having something to get some pride in the community and a lot of cheers and joy and things like that. And it was a really, really neat event. And tell our kids hey, let's do that every year. If we have that opportunity, we're doing pretty good. So we look forward to the challenge and hope for a really big crowd and a Jacket win.
All right. Speaking of Thanksgiving food, do you have a favorite that they brought to the?
Yeah, I did. I'm, Thanksgiving-wise, I'm like I've covered this before, but not a huge fan of green bean casserole. Sacrilegious, around, and so my wife luckily doesn't make that. But maybe my favorite besides just the turkey is they've kind of my aunt Janie makes it's like a sweet potato casserole.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've talked about this before, but my wife can imitate it as well. And it's basically just like making a sweet potato, which I'm sure has some kind of health benefits, and then just wiping them all out. Where there's marshmallow and sugar and brown sugar and all kinds of stuff in it. So anything that was good about it, health-wise, is out, and it becomes some kind of dessert.
Right.
That's pretty good. And then I smoked 2 turkeys, turned out all right.
Nice.
So I was pretty proud of that and able to go and get it done. But that's probably my favorite. What about you?
All of it's great, but then I wait for the pumpkin pie.
I'm a fan of all pies. I'll do all.
I did pecan as well.
I love them all. My wife's really good. Destiny at.
Have you ever had Mr. Dooley's pecan pies?
I haven't.
No, those are
really
probably
good?
the best ones I've ever had.
I'll have to check into
They just
that.
give little individual packs.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I have 2 years ago because he makes them just like
yes,
I have. Those were really good. Yeah, he's talented. My wife does she'll do the little lattice work on the pie and everything, and she cuts out a little design of an apple and stuff like that. And so she's like a pie designer or something.
She needs to throw in one of those cooking competitions.
Exactly. Does a really good job. And then yesterday, my little son Kason made a little baby pie out of all her leftover stuff, and he did his own little lattice and stuff like that. So all that was good. It was a good family day, and able to get relaxing, during this week, and kind of step away a little bit and think about what's important and all those kind of things. And as I get older, Thanksgiving, reminds me of that, and very grateful. grateful to be your head coach, grateful to be able to do a show with you each week, and,
Yeah.
and grateful to be able to coach a great group of kids that I look forward to and get to go to battle with on Saturday.
All right. We'll see you next week. Hopefully with another win.
All right, here we are live with at Owasso Stadium, getting ready for the kickoff. Choctaw is kicking off to Owasso. They will receive. So that'll give the ball to Choctaw to start the second half, and I'll turn it over to Mr. Crowder and let you take it away.
The Choctaw is on the right side of the field, and they will be kicking from their 40 from the left hash. And here we go. Game to start. It's going to be a deep kick to the 5-yard line, and Stillwater will set up a return, and they're going to get all the way to the 22-yard line. Well covered. And here we go. And this is the way I would have wanted to start. I would want to start with the Jacket defense, see how they match up. If you tuned in early and saw the coaches show, they talked a little bit about this Stillwater team where they just kind of they hide what they do a lot. They can pass, they can run, but they do a lot of kind of trickery. All right, we have a tight end and an H-back on the left, single back. Handoff, he's going to try to run up the middle. There's no hole. He bounces it to the outside and goes maybe 2 yards. And it'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the Stillwater 24. All right, well covered. They swallowed that hole. They covered that hole well. We got tight end and H-back to the left, single back. And they're just going to try to run right up the middle, and we got on top of them. They're wearing the white numbers. That was Ethan Roan with the solo tackle. And it's going to be a no gain, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 on the Stillwater 24. Let's see what they get in here. And we move the tight end in the H-back to the right. And back to pass. And he's going to throw deep to a wide open 81. And he's gone to the 20. The 10, and he's going to get all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Stillwater. Just a little bit of blown coverage. They just got deep on us. And so they get an early lead here with 10:45 left in the first. They have a pretty accurate thrower, and they got quite a few weapons here. All right, they are lining up for a standard extra point. And here's a snap. The kick is up, and it is good. No good. Sorry, it is no good. So that will leave the Pioneers at a 6 to the Jackets 0. All right, so we're here. We're only able to do radio this time. The video rights are owned by NFHS Networks, and we did not get permission to use it this time. So we'll just, try to fill you in, let you know what's going on. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. No wind in this kind of a horseshoe stadium with a very, very large wellness center in one end zone and, of course, a stand and a huge jumbotron in the other end zone. We need to get one of those.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We can maybe take that one with us. Put it in the van. Put it in the Suburban. Probably they'd frown on that. Okay. So we're going to come out to the kickoff, and we'll see what the Jackets can do here. Looks like Davis is going to be back to receive the kick, and we'll see who else. Stillwater is lining up in a cluster kick formation, and we'll see what they spread into. They don't like to show. Their formation too early, just to make it harder for us to get our assignments.
They'll do that on every offense, defense, special teams.
Yeah, yep. That's a little trickery. Now spread out into a standard. They're kicking from the right hash, and here we go. And it's a pooch. It's going to be. It is recovered. It is a pooch kick, and Stillwater recovered it. So that's not the best kind of situation. That basically counts as a turnover for us.
Yeah, it looked like he was just hesitating, thinking it was going to go out of bounds, and he waited a little too long, and it hit and stayed inside.
Yeah, it bounced about perfect, just bounced straight up. It didn't go out of bounds. It didn't just bounce straight up into the arms of a sprinter. All right, so this is time for the defense to, man up here and just see what they can do. We need to get this ball back. The ball is on the Choctaw 29-yard line. All right, so they're going to line up. They got the H-back and the tight end to the left, one back, and there's a flag on this play, and they stop the play. It looks like it's going to be a procedure false start, and so Stillwater's going to back up a little bit here, and so bring up a 1st and 15 from the Jacket 34. All right. Not a lot of urgency right now. They're taking all the time. We got the heavy set on the left, single back. And they're just going to, play action pass and dump off to one of their H-backs. And he gets a good 5 yards.
Like Chris Parker?
No, he got a good 10, 11 yards.
No, he got about 6.
Well, but they were 15 yards back. So,
yeah, that's true.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and about 4.
And that was Chris Parker on the tackle there.
And they're just going to hand it up the middle, and he's going to get
wrapped up by Brown.
Is that Brown that shot there? Yeah.
The left side.
So that's going to be a loss of about 1.
Or wait, is that Brown?
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 from the Choctaw. Might even be more from the Choctaw 25.
Yeah.
All right, heavy set to the left, single back. And they try to get us to jump. We did not. We did not jump. They've probably seen the film on us. We jumped some this year.
Yes.
But we didn't this time. And they're just going to hand it off for an outside run. No, it was a zone read, and quarterback kept it and got no gain. So it'd bring up a 4th and 5 from – no, he lost –
yeah,
he lost 2.
Yeah, he's about the 27-yard line.
It's good. 2 or 3. They're saying it's 4th and 8 from the 27.
Looks like it's out of range.
Yeah, this would be a pretty solid kick here.
So they're going to go for it on 4th down.
So we got the tight end H-back on the right with the single back. No, there was no tight end that time. Just kidding. And they're just going to do a flat pass, and he's got some room, and he's going to be just shy of the first down. Big stop for the defense.
Right there.
Turnover on downs. After that, basically onside kickoff.
Yeah, just a little screen to the right.
And so, this will be the Jackets' first opportunity for offense here. Yeah, just a little flat pass. Basically, it's a long sweep, and we got it. You see who tackled on that?
I did not. It was on the same side that Chris Parker was, but I think that might have been a linebacker that got there first.
Yeah, that's Parker was on the receiver. That was the H-back, I believe, that caught that. All right, we got trips to the right, H-back to the right, and Steele's going to go back to pass, and he's passing deep to an open Davis. Davis was about as good of a defense as you could have seen on that. Davis had it in his hands, and it got knocked away by the Stillwater back, and he was
number 7.
He was on time. So there was no pass interference. He was on time, and he just knocked it free. So it's going to be some of the danger.
Yeah, that's cornerback Eli Williams that made the play right there, knocking it out of the hands at the last second. Perfect timing. So
we got basically our quads right, and we're just going to throw a bubble screen here, and it's dropped, and is incomplete. So that will bring up a 3rd and 10 from the 21-yard line, the Jackets' 21-yard line. All right, we're going to line up again. It looks like we're going to go single back, trips to the wide side of the field, to the right.
Looks like Burchett, the lone receiver on the left.
And a little motion. Steele back to pass, and
I think
they're going to stop the play. It is a timeout. Yellow Jackets, okay. So they'll talk it, and so this time we get to actually do our sponsors, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
We do. So this radio broadcast is brought to you by EOC Tech, SWM and Sons, McConnell's Record Service, Middell Vision Source, Tyler's Pest Solution, Tracy Gasbera DDS, Cantrell's Roofing, Dave's Driving School, Raising Canes, and Darren McKelvey, Farmers Insurance.
All right, the Choctaws breaking out of the huddle, coming back to sit up on the line.
Do we have the scoreboard working?
Well, I got the wrong one up, so I do have one that'll do the clock and score.
Okay.
So it's manageable.
Okay, it works.
Not the one I wanted, but
Is the other one not on there?
it accidentally got closed out.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to. We'd have to start over to
That,
get it back. So
yeah. So there we go. All right.
Wassel
And back to pass. There were strips right and an open Davis, and Davis couldn't hold on to it. It's a little. He had to cut back to get to the ball, and it didn't quite make it.
a little behind him. He tried to dive for it, but
This is where I don't know what Choctaw's going to do. This brings up a 4th and 10 from our own 21.
and Stillwater says the same thing, and they have nobody back. Oh, there goes back number 8.
There we go. And so it looks like we're in our punt formation here. And Steele will get a nice little boot on it,
yeah.
and fair catch is called, and they'll fair catch it about the 30. They're going to give him to the 40.
Yep.
I thought he got it on the 39, but they'll call the 40, so Stillwater will take over from their own 40-yard line. And here comes that Jacket defense. All right.
So that was kind of the keys of the game, not give up that big play, which we did in that first possession. So the second possession, we stopped them,
Yes.
held them.
Well, and really, we just need to hang in there.
Yeah.
We need to hang in there, not
Just get a little better ball security or ball control on offense.
you know, if they get a couple scores on us, we're going to have to change our plays. We don't want that. We just want to hang in there, not take risk. All right. I forget. We got to call out the formation, not talk about stuff. Just a little dink over the – he caught it. Wow. I thought it was on the ground.
It's about 3 yards.
A little 3-yard pass will bring up 2nd and 6 from their own 44. All right, here we go again. Back to pass, and they're just going to do a little flat pass.
We got him.
Little hitch screen, and we got him maybe for a gain of 1, maybe no gain. They're going to call him no gain.
That's back to Parker's side, and he made the tackle.
So 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, ball on the 44.
I think Gabe Lopez came over to help out on that as well.
Yeah, good little read there. All right, so we got single back, H-back to the right. And he's back to pass. And we're going to get him. We're going to get him.
Oh,
he squirts free.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. So
loss of about 5.
we played a little tag football there, and finally,
like
is that Pruitt getting off the pile there?
Pruitt is in there. Ethan Roan got him in there.
Okay.
So lots of hands on him.
Lots of hands on him.
That quarterback, Caleb Allen, he is signed with the University of Central Oklahoma, and he's pretty good with his feet, as you can see
scramble,
right there.
Yeah, and I think Wilder was in there. All right, so this is kind of an interesting punt formation where they got 3 gunners on the left side, the wide side of the field.
And now they're shifting
Yeah,
again.
so it's like a,
what do you call that, extra point?
yeah, it's not a swinging gate. It was something.
No.
It's a Stillwater gate. We'll just call it that. And they're just going to punt.
Ooh, almost got hands on it.
Almost got there. Roan called for a fair catch.
Ooh.
And no call for fair catch interference, but we will take over, and we actually gained on this exchange. We'll take over on our own 30-yard line, and the Jacket offense will go to work here. And I think we had a little nerves coming out the first possession.
Yeah.
Where the ball was just a little bit off. Hands were just a little bit rough. So we'll see if we can do better than 3 and out here. We've seen this a little bit. This is kind of a big stage to be on. The nerves are going to get to you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we got a trips right with a H-back right. By that I mean left. And there's just a little pitch to who was that?
Ray.
That's Ray.
Yeah.
And Ray will race 2
to
the outside and get about 2.
Yeah, he moved about 3-yard gain.
So they'll call it a 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, just a little sweeping left to Latrell Ray.
Yeah.
Made some people miss. Picked up the yards.
It was well covered, but they can't give up 3. They can't give up 3. We'll beat them if they give up 3. We got a 2-back set.
C.J. Smith on the left, Latrell Ray on the right.
And Wassel back to pass. He's looking deep.
R.J. Jackson over the middle. He's got room. There
He's
he
at
goes.
the 50. He got all the way down to the 45, and they tackled him. So that's a Jacket first down.
It was a nice little hook that we were looking for C.J. Smith right out the bat. Faked that to him and then went down the middle to R.J. Jackson.
Well, Steele fooled me. He was looking deep, and then he dumped it in the middle. But He's getting better with his eyes where he's tricking me a little bit. All right. Quad's right. They hand off to Ray.
He's
and
got
Ray's
room on the
got
right
the
side.
corner, and he's got to the 30, and they get him down about the 27-yard line. So we're knocking on the door on Stillwater's 27, and Jackets go to work. That was just a
I don't know who that right side block was.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They freed him up right on the line of scrimmage, and otherwise he almost ran into the guy off the pitch.
yeah. I think normally that's where Evans would play.
Yeah, it might be
So I
RJ.
think Evans got that. So we got trips left, 2 backs in the game here. And we're just going to hand it off to Ray up the middle, and he had a big, giant hole, and
Nice.
he rumbles and tumbles down to about a 7-yard gain. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 3 or 4, so it's a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 from the Stillwater 22.
Yeah, C.J. Smith with a key block there.
We got 5:22 left in the first quarter. And let's see if we can even up the scoreboard a little bit here. And we got 2 back set, 2 receivers to the left. Motion Davis. Steele was in trouble, and he just dumps it off to Ray, and Ray gets the first, and then some, all the way down to the 10. And they're saying the ball is loose.
But we
And
kept possession.
They kept possession. Okay, good.
That ball got knocked out, and I don't know if it went out of bounds or we picked it up out there. Looks like,
Not sure.
looks like somebody's down.
And
for
there is
Stillwater.
a Stillwater Pioneer on the turf, and so they're going to take a look at him real quick and get the training staff out. And okay. I wish we could hear the white hat in here,
we
but
got
I
a
think
nice
he said that the fumble was recovered by the Jackets, and it's going to be a Jacket first down. I'm just going to make up what he says.
Yeah, 1st and goal at the 7.
All right. And so they're still looking at the Pioneer on the sideline here.
Oops.
And so we're going to get what we need in there. Okay, good. That's always good to see. The Pioneer, I can't see his number actually, but he is walking off on his own 2 feet. And that is always good news. You always hate to see someone make it all the way to the semifinals and then not to get to finish. So we hope that young man gets to come back out and play.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're back out here. Let's see here. We're going to have trips to the left, single back, 1 receiver to the right. Steele's getting everybody, getting them in the right play. I think we changed up a little bit, so we got kind of a tighter trips. Davis in motion to the right. He slips down, and he runs left after receiving a pass, and he's got the edge. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
So he slipped and fell. Well, maybe that was a trick play.
He slipped and fell. Yeah, that was the slip and fall. I think isn't that a lawyer scam, the slip and fall?
Yeah, it might be.
Well, he used the slip and fall play, and Davis scored 6, evening up the scoreboard here. And let's see if Yowzy can come in here and put up the point and go ahead. The go-ahead point. All right. We're in standard formation here for an extra point.
Oh, somebody jumped.
And somebody jumped.
Might have been us.
Could have been, although you're not really supposed to hit the long snapper, and they did. So
Yeah.
that wasn't. Let's see what they're going to talk about here. They're talking. And they're going to say false start, Jackets, and so they're probably going to move us back.
Yeah, I think the right guard had a little bit of movement.
Well, and this adds a lot more difficulty to the kick here.
Is it about a 25-yarder now?
It is about exactly a 25-yarder. So it's doable. It's in the middle of the field, but it's a lot harder to do 25 than 20. Something's going on again. There's some more laundry. And this time it is on Stillwater. Encroachment. And so we're just going to move the ball back because that's how we like to play. We like to be fair about things like, no. Just come on back. Let's just, okay.
Reset to 1.
Yeah, so we'll reset.
Business. Here we go.
So, it's back to it's a slightly more than a 21-yarder. And
There's a snap.
it's a good snap. It's up, and it hits the window, and good.
Oops.
Yeah, I was wondering. Those are probably pretty strong windows. They got this wellness center right in the end zone, and it's solid windows. It'd be a cool place to watch the game for sure. But I bet you it gets hit. The windows get hit a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So they're probably
Nice
big, strong
plexiglass.
plexiglass. Yeah.
So that'll put Choctaw up 7-6.
7-6.
And good news after that onside kick that Stillwater recovered. They weren't able to advance to add more points, and
Nope.
Choctaw drives the field and puts it
Nope,
in.
we got away with that one. That was
Yeah.
and you know, I know special teams has been good all year for Choctaw, and I bet you they got an earful on that. Get on the ball.
Yeah.
That's when you play with an oblong ball like a football is. You don't know how it's going to bounce. That's kind of the fun. But that was about as perfect of a pooch onside, like a high kicked onside kick. And the Jackets, Yelsey will come out after scoring the point. And they will come out and they will kick to Stillwater. It looks like Stillwater has got, Wagner back to, is it Wagner back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks like
Wagner
11.
back to receive.
And who's the other guy?
And Yalzey's he's gonna knuckle it, and it's gonna go out of bounds at about the 20, so it'll come up to the 35, and Stillwater more than likely will go ahead and start on their own 35 and get it going here. All right, here comes that Jacket defense. Yep. I didn't have to wait for the ref on that. I just went ahead and made the call.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, they're going to start on the 35 on the right hash mark.
he knuckled it a little bit and it went out of bounds. And that's okay. They start on the 35. They got that H-back to the right. And they're just going to try to do a hit screen. No,
They got us again.
I was watching instead of
Blown
announcing
coverage,
what they ran a fake hit screen where the blocker missed his block and then ran deep, and they got us. A little trickery, but they threw it too deep.
Yep. And he was gone. No one would have got to him. He was about 5 yards ahead of the closest defender. So
right.
Choctaw,
All right, they're doing a hard count here.
we almost fell for it. That right side.
Okay, I think I was calling a tight end on this formation. There's not, now that I see them better. There's just an H-back on the left side with a single back by the quarterback. And he's back to pass, and
Gets wrapped up. Looks like Ethan Rohn flushed him out.
there's
and
Pruitt there.
Pruitt finished him off.
No, or Davison. Davison was there.
Yeah.
Pruitt, Davison.
So Ethan Rohn got him flushed out of the pocket.
So that will go down as a sack, bringing up a third and about 15 from the Jacket 30. So, I know Stillwater hadn't faced a defense like this all season long. So this is going to give them a little bit of fits until they get them figured out, I guess. And they did a play action, a little screen pass, and it goes nowhere.
Roan.
It went 1 yard.
I think Rohn was all over that one.
Roan was all over that one. That's going to bring a fourth and, I guess, 12. I'll call it
30.
4th and 12.
4th and 12, yep.
Yeah. And that's on the 33-yard line. And they appear to be in a, it's hard to even call out their formation before they get set. They're going to go into a standard punt formation
Yep.
with no gunners. No gunners. And we got Roan back there on our 40, and it's going to be over his head. And he does a good job letting it go. It's kicked by number 8, and I don't think the referee saw it. He didn't.
Nope, because they're going to mark it down at the
They're going to mark it down.
23.
Okay, you got to see that one.
Yep.
Ball is free. It came out after about a 10-yard gain, and it is Stillwater's ball.
They're going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Okay.
And that was what happened last week. This time was a little different when CJ lost. He never really got the snap and fumbled. Now he fumbled
Right. And so
trying to pick up those extra yards.
That's going to be the second turnover of the game for the Jackets. And so the defense didn't get much of a water break there.
Nope. So they got the ball at the 34 on the left side of the field.
And they'll come up. They do a lot of play action, and they got me a couple times already. So we'll try to follow the ball a little better. All right.
So they got single receivers on the left and right.
Yes, and they got a tight end right and a H-back left. Single back, and they're just going to hand it right up the middle, and there's room, and he breaks a tackle. He's at the 10, at the 5, and it's touchdown Stillwater. So just like that, Stillwater goes back on top.
And that's the challenge of playing a great team. You turning the ball over is painful.
Turnovers have been the key. And that defense, they've been hitting. They've been swinging their arms, hitting at the ball, not just wrapping up. So they're trying to get these. We just need to cover it up. Standard PAT formation here.
And we jumped.
We jumped. The kick is up, and it doesn't matter because we do have a flag. It is encroachment, and you would expect them to bring out their offense.
And here they come.
Or at least they want to be out there.
Yep. There's the official call.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yep. Yeah, we saw left side of the field. I couldn't see who it was, but they jumped pretty clear into the neutral zone.
You don't make it to the semifinals without having an offensive line that can't get you at least 1 yard.
Yep.
So they'll attempt from their own 1.5.
It's kind of a little
and it's a
wildcat.
It's a little heavy forward direct snap and
we met him at the line of scrimmage and then he got in.
There's a little they're going to get us because we hit second, but there was a late hit from Stillwater and unfortunately we didn't like it and we pushed back. And I don't think he saw the late hit, so we're going to probably get the unsportsmanlike.
Yep. The play was clearly over, and our guy got thrown to the ground after the play.
They always catch number 2.
Yep.
After the play is over, it's just a personal foul.
They caught the first guy.
Both ways.
Nice.
I'm surprised it's just a personal foul, not an unsportsmanlike. But
yep. We'll take that.
We'll take that. So they correct their error and missing the first extra point, so it's now 14-7. And they're going to talk to the Stillwater coach a little bit. And I mean, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you told him.
You know, everybody, even in radio land, saw that one. That was an easy one to call. The incident happened about 20 yards from the ball.
Yeah, there were only 2 in the field.
Yeah.
They're like center stage.
Not really sure what they were doing, a little square dancing or something, but they did it a little rough.
Yep. All right, so here we go to be aware on this kickoff now.
Definitely be aware on this kickoff. But I'm sure that they have 3 or 4 of these kind of pooch plays, onside plays, athlete plays where you just run, go get it, see if it happens. So Davis is definitely back to receive. They're going to set it up on the right hash, and Stillwater's always going to be in their little cluster. So it just makes it harder for us to figure out who we're blocking and where the lanes are.
Yep, so we're 5 men on the 50. Now we're going to swing back, put 1 deep.
Yep,
Getting our regular kick formation.
Regular kick formation. They're playing up. They're not expecting it to go past the 20.
No.
So we have our people on our 20, and they're going to try to kick it deep. And Davis is going to receive it about the 10. And there's some room. He just does a middle return, and he gets all the way up. Now blow the whistle.
Yeah, the play's over.
They're holding them up and punching the ball, and they finally blow it dead at the 25.
Yeah, we're up 26.
Yeah, helmets on the field, all kinds of craziness. All right, we got it sorted out. So they're going to start it at 1st and 10 from the 26, they're calling it. And the Jackets will go to work here. All right. Okay, we're going to set up here. And it looks like we're setting up in kind of our heavy set here, where we have 2 receivers to the left, an H-back and a tight end, and a single back.
That's Latrell Ray.
All right. Switched up the formation, And we're just going to hand off to Ray, follow the lead blocker. The H-back kind of turned into a fullback.
Yep.
And he's going to muscle himself up to about a 2-yard gain, bringing up a 2nd and 8 from the 33. By that, I mean 27.
All right, Ray's going to stay back there.
All right. And we're going to be heavy on the left side with the tight end and an H-back left. And it looks like Steele's just going to keep it. It's just a design keeper, and he cuts it back in. There is a flag.
Oh.
And there's some downfield goofiness again. And we'll see what this flag is. More than likely, Steele did a cutback where he was running left, and then he cut right, and so we might have hit somebody in the back.
That's a holding.
It's a holding, and that will be 10 yards. Repeat 2nd down, and so we're going to have to go instead of 5, we're going to have to go for, let's see where they put it.
About the 17-yard line.
Yeah, 2nd on the 17, so it's going to be 2nd and about 20. They're not putting it on the board yet. All right, so we got an empty set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Steele's making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. And just motion, and so it's just going to be a quick little pass. And it was a fumble.
But they blew it as a dead pass.
He bounced it. That's a good thing.
Okay. So it was definitely behind the quarterback.
Yeah, so they're going to.
Oh, there's a penalty.
Somebody was in motion other than the running back here. Okay, well,
that's what it was.
They would have declined that penalty. We weren't going to go very far on that one. We dropped the ball and bounced it. It was a fumble.
So, yeah, they declined. So 3rd and 19. They declined, so we're going to the 3rd down now. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know they were allowed to decline that penalty.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
They didn't back them up.
Nope, they just pushed the loss of down. Yeah, I guess they did it.
All right.
All right, we're going to do a little pitch to Ray, going right.
Yep, a little pitch. And he gets back. He gets a yard. So this is going to bring up a 4th and
18.
4th and 18. That didn't go according to plan. I'm still kind of befuddled on what the call was. I guess it was an illegal, I don't know.
Shift, illegal motion.
It wasn't a false start. It would be a legal shift because that's the only way they could run the play, but then they didn't. It was a fumble, but it wasn't a fumble.
A line drive punt.
Kind of line drive punt, and they're going to play center field, and they're going to get it back up to the Jackets' 40. 41.
He's going to spot him at the
42, 40. Okay. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And here we go. This is just an interesting game. It's been like no other game we've seen. Stillwater just plays a little bit differently than everybody else.
Yeah.
And they don't show what they're doing until last second, or they just don't quite get in position until the last second, so it's hard to see what they're about to do.
Yeah, so the players themselves have to really do a good job of
So we've got a heavy
stuff.
on the left, single back, and they're just going to run up the middle, and we're just going to ride them. And that is Donnie, I think. No, that was Deshaun Brown that gets that tackle, and they get a yard out of the deal. Bringing up a 2nd and 9 from the 41, the Jacket 41. All right. Heavy to the left again. And they're going to throw it deep. And they get an open receiver, and he drops it. He drops it well covered. He had a step on our guy.
That was Chris Parker.
That's Parker. Is that Parker? That's
or
Thompson.
That's
Thompson.
Thompson. Excuse me.
They had a step on Thompson, but Thompson was able to close and knock it free.
Yep, that was a great effort on his part because he was beat.
That was about a 20-yard throw, and he knocks it free. So it'd be a 3rd and 9.
They did do a little fake handoff there.
Yep, they're going to do play action about every time.
RPOs.
All right, so we're heavy on the right and single back. And quarterback back to pass,
Oh,
and
he slipped on the ground.
Tackles himself and loses his helmet. Because I think that was Donnie Wingate first, and then
Yeah. So does he have to? Yeah, he's going to have to come out.
I shouldn't. He didn't take it off.
Nope, but it came off.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to come if our team pulls it off. He doesn't have to come off.
Nope, well, he's coming off.
But he's coming off. That's fine. But it will bring up 4th and
13.
about 13 from the 50.
No, 45.
45. Yeah, 45. And they'll see. That's kind of decision land. A punt doesn't get you much, although you could pin them deep.
Yep.
Pin us deep.
Play the game of field possession.
I think they're going to charge. This is a long. Someone's got to be charged a timeout, right?
You would think.
Or is this a commercial timeout? Oh, it's a quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
I didn't either.
So quarter is over. Jackets down by just 7. Do we want to run a little commercial here?
Sure. Let's do
that.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
All right, we're back.
All right. Well, they're still in their huddles as they change the quarter. And, with two turnovers against the Jackets, and, of course, we had another almost turnover, but we recovered. And being down by 7 is not a bad deal. The defense is keeping us in. We've seen this a lot where the Jackets offense just gets better and better as the quarters go, and where they just, shake off those nerves, shake off the road trip. It's tough to get off the bus. It always is.
Find the weaknesses, find the gaps. Stillwater is going to punt.
It looks like they are.
Punt.
Punt formation for sure. Roan back on the Jacket 15. Oh, it's
way over his head.
And he's just going to dive on it, and that's going to really help out. The Jackets, they're going to spot it down at the Stillwater 27. So not necessarily a turnover, but that was definitely a big error, and that gives Jackets excellent opportunity here, starting on their own 27 to get an even up that scoreboard here. And so let's see what Coach has in store for us.
The scoreboard's acting weird on my clock, so I'm going to have to just let it run down and start it over from the last quarter. So I'll get the time right here in a second. Score is right, 14-7, Choctaw down 7.
All right. Okay, we got a single back trips to the left. And CJ is going to roll out to the left. And it looks like Steele's going to throw it deep to an open Davis in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And that's number 2 for Davis.
That was an incredible job of going up in the air. Great toss. Steele had to dive to the right to get out of the way from a Stillwater hand.
And he did a good job. He was having to scramble. The pocket collapsed. I thought he was going to run, but he kept his eyes downfield, and he saw that open Davis right in the middle.
Yes, that was
excellent. Good connection.
Excellent play, Steele Wassel.
So Yalzi is out on the field to try to even it up here. And kick is up. And it is good. All righty. So 14 apiece. And here we go. The Jackets are in it to win it. Preparing for this game, that the Yellow Jackets remembered last year when we had to play Stillwater in, where were we, Yukon?
Yukon was the last time, yes.
Yeah, that didn't sit well. I'm sure a lot of these players have been stewing over that loss for a year here. And a lot of these younger players that are now seniors, younger players last year that are now seniors, they definitely don't want a repeat of that. And so we brought our end game today. So Stillwater's they're gonna have to fight for every inch.
Give a team each a touchdown for mistakes. One was a fumble, and that one was a special teams error.
Yep.
So offenses are taking advantage of those.
Well, that basically there's 2 special teams errors, and that's evened up.
True. That's true.
We still have the one turnover.
That fumble didn't cost us anything.
Yeah. No, we
True that.
survived that. Or was it the kick that didn't? No, it was a kick. The fumble cost us the kick.
It was the fumble. Yeah.
It was a kick, I thought.
No, we stopped him on the.
Did we?
Little,
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the fumble that did. All right. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
we're still losing the turnover battle, but we're even up on the score, so that's a good sign. And here goes a deep kick by Yowzy. They're going to get them on their 10, and they're going to try to return it here. And nice solo tackle, and they'll start on the 30.
Yeah, 30-yard line.
30-yard line, okay. Or 29-yard line.
Yep.
Jackets
okay,
go to work.
Yeah, they'll start from the right hash.
And we'll see what they got.
And there is no wind out there, too. None of those flags are moving.
I feel like we're not in Oklahoma. There's no wind. Which, unfortunately, is good for both teams, so there's no advantage here. It just means both teams can throw it around all day long.
Yep, you got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 on the right.
And we got that H-back on the left here and a single back. And they're just going to do a zone read. And we read it. So he's going to get back. The quarterback keeps it, goes back up to the line of scrimmage.
And I couldn't see it's on that far side.
Oh, no, he lost a yard. They're going to call it. They're going to call it 2nd and 11.
I wonder if that was Jordan Thompson on the left side that read that and came in and got the play.
Yeah, those zone reads aren't working on us this year. I'm not sure why they're calling them. Here we go. And Stillwater back to pass. And we got a hold of the quarterback, and he throws it in the dirt.
Yep, pressure from Pruitt on the right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play against this defense. I know that the coaches in Stillwater knew that they're just going to have to survive us.
Yep.
But I don't know if the players realize exactly what they were going to get into when facing this Jacket defense this year. It's just tough. All right, here we go. We got that H-back on the right, 2 receivers to the left. And
Going back to the
back
air.
to
He's
pass.
Oh, Brown almost got there good.
And Parker gets Parker gets 2 hands on it, bounces high in the air, and it is incomplete.
Yeah, nobody could.
That brings up a 4th and 11 from the Jacket, 27, 28.
Yeah, 28.
So it looks like they're bringing in their punt team, but I'll let you know if it is because they're going to line up in something goofy.
Yeah, Parker almost became the wide receiver on that play.
Yeah. No, they line up in their standard no-gunner punt formation. People are calling out their assignments. This time the snap is good.
Oh, it's a
the
high
punt. Is high and about straight up. And it's going to take a jacket bounce, and they're going to down it at the
48, I want to say. 47?
The Pioneer 47.
Yeah. So you're looking at
another good field position.
20-yard punt?
Yeah.
Or 15-yard punt.
You know, that's why they say there's 3 sides of the ball. Special teams is a big element of football, especially when you're talking about the defenses that we see here today. And Stillwater's defense, their best asset is it's just confusing. It's confusing how they line up and what coverage they're in.
Yep. Who's coming at the quarterback when they're coming?
Okay, we got a single back here. We got an H-back to the right, 2 receivers to the right.
Man in motion.
And
fakes the pitch, goes over the top to R.J. Jackson, who's barreling his way down to the 28-yard line.
He dragged about 4 Pioneers and got, of course, another Jacket first down, and he's going to spot it at the 29.
19 yards.
Pioneer 29-yard line. That was a good
ball fake by
It is so good to have R.J.
Wassel.
back. It just opens up the field. It opens up the field. Here we go. And it's just going to be a handoff to C.J. Smith. And he's just going to fall forward for about 7.
Yeah, it looks like about
6 yards. I thought they had him right at the line of scrimmage, but he just kept I don't even think his feet were moving. So it brings us up, they're calling it 2nd and 5 from the 24. Trips right. C.J. Smith rolls right. Wassel's going to – ooh, he was close.
He's
touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Is that Davis again?
Wow, what he rolled – Wassel rolled out right, got right to the line of scrimmage and slung it to Davis for the touchdown.
Yes, he actually went to the left, rolled out left.
Yeah, rolled out left.
And
That's what I said. The other right.
He got to that line. I thought he was going to just take it and run.
Yep.
But again, keeping the eyes up, sees the player.
I mean, that's just a sophomore.
And I think Stillwater thought he was going to run.
Just a sophomore. He's keeping his eyes downfield while scrambling. That's pretty impressive. We're in our standard PAT formation here. And here comes Yalzi to kick. And the kick is up, and it is good. So if you just joined us, that's right. Your Yellow Jackets are up 21-14 over the Pioneers. And this is kind of the game I expected. I expected the lead to shift. Both teams can score. This Jacket defense, I don't know what their limits are. I'm not sure that. If I'm Bigsby, I want Stillwater to win. I'd rather play Stillwater than play Choctaw again.
Yeah.
We're the only team that gave them a game all year. So I don't think they want. I don't think they want to face that defense again. But Stillwater right now, they're going to have something to say about this, I'm sure.
Yep. Just got to keep it from those the big play. You can limit those big plays, which they're doing a better job of not getting beat downfield, or at least getting back to where they can make a play on the ball.
Of course, Stillwater doesn't know how to lose, and so that's when you play a team that doesn't know how to lose. That's sometimes, you're going to light a different, an extra gear that they got when they get down behind. An extra gear can come out.
Yep.
All right, Yalzi gets lined up and is standard 10 yards deep, and he puts the boot to it, and it's going to get right about the 10-yard line. And here comes Stillwater. And there's a block in the back, but no, that's okay. They're not going to call it. And, wow, he's still going, still in bounds, and he goes all the way up to the 50. No flag. He might have flipped our guy around.
Looked like I couldn't see who made that.
I couldn't either. It was in a sea of Pioneers.
Looked like Bolton Hawkins' number, but I think it was.
Could have been. It was in a sea of Pioneers here. But he had 3 blockers. That was basically a touchdown save.
Yep.
So they're going to call it on the 45.
Yeah,
so they call him out. Okay, good. All right. So here we go. They're in that heavy set again. They're going to hand it up right up the middle. And
maybe 3.
Yeah, good 3 yards. So it's going to be up to the Pioneer 48, and they'll bring us 2nd and 7. Yep, and they're using a little strategy. They're just going to run Mukes up the field. They're going to try to tire him out. Instead of trying to block him, which I wouldn't, they just acted like he was going to go on a fade route, and so they just keep running him every play. All right, they hand off to number 1. It's a little off tackle, and we get them about for a 1-yard gain, and there's a penalty.
Late. That was a late flag. I think one of our guys is John.
No, it was
on them?
One of their offensive linemen was on the ground. Will deep, and so now he's clapping in our face. So let's see the call. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike.
Backing up like it's us.
It is on us.
Yeah.
It's unsportsmanlike. And so that'll be 15 yards, and it will be a first down, not automatic, but by yardage, it's first down. No, I think it was. I
didn't see what happened.
It was a little extracurricular, playing some slaps.
There's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, I think we're going to talk about it, make sure that we're settled, because this is one thing we can't have. We can't have undisciplined football. The Pioneers would use that against us for sure. All I know is it was an offensive lineman that he went up to the 3rd level to try to block somebody, and we did something wrong.
Yeah, because he was only going to get about 2 yards on that.
Yeah. Yeah, the lineman was doing his job, but I don't know what we did, but I saw him on the ground, and I think.
Yeah, it was probably after the. Since it's so late, it's had to have been after the play.
Yeah, I think potentially it was a matador. You see a big bull coming at you, you just throw him on. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
So they're at the 36-yard line trying to tie things up.
Yes, indeed. I guess we needed to say that. But they are now at the Jacket 36 with a 1st and 10 after the penalty.
Yep. So they still got one wide receiver to the right, one to the left.
And
we're going to have a little talk.
We're going to have a little talk about
Extracurricular.
Well, they're going to talk about doing this blocking and this stuff away from the play. They don't want to see it. They don't want anybody to get hurt. And I agree with this. Play football. And what he's basically saying is if you're 20 yards away from the play, chill.
Stop.
Yeah, chill. Or we're going to throw a flag and we're going to toss some people out and they're going to miss the finals. All right. He handed off to number 1. It was kind of a counter.
Yep.
And he countered maybe 2 yards.
Yep. To the 34.
And this is a stud running back, too.
Yeah, he's had over like 7,000 yards.
Yeah, they've done a
really,
really good job keeping him because he's the same guy from last year, right? He's a senior this year?
Yeah, he's a senior this year.
So, yeah, he ran on us a lot last year. So
A.J. Frost, as I believe
all right,
that is.
Little motion.
Oh, this time he tripped over his own
feet. The turf monster got him. And there's some extracurricular going on again.
But that's not a flag.
No, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's a flag.
Okay.
It's definitely a holding. You can't do what he was doing. I don't know.
There's no flag.
There's no flag?
No flag.
Okay.
He drove him to the ground and kept him
I mean,
there.
you can pancake. I mean, that's serving up pancakes all day long. That's what linemen live for. He wasn't getting up. No.
No.
All right. Now they were watching him. So their right tackle went a little bit early. I wonder why. Who's lined up on that right tackle? Is that Pruitt?
It's either Pruitt or Brown.
Brown's on the right. So
Okay.
Pruitt, the Pruitt-Brown combo is brutal. It is brutal. There's a lot of speed on that
All right,
edge.
Choctaw fans and team are getting hyped up over here now.
Yeah, it is. So now
we traveled pretty well, too.
3rd and 16 from the Jacket 42. Let's see if we can make a move again. He's a big old boy, though, man. And they're going to shoot that edge. It was a play-action pass, oh, my gosh, Mukes. Open field suplex. Is that what that's called?
I think so. That was WWE.
So it was maybe a gain of
3, 2.
Maybe a gain of 2. They take a wild spot in the ball. They're going to call it 4th and 13 from the 39 anyways. So Roan is tying his shoe because that's what people in radio land want to hear. Now he's getting up. Now he's going to –
He's playing for the punt, but
their
quarterback is still in.
I don't know. When I play Madden, I don't ever punt from the 40. So I'm expecting some trickery. This is the formation that I like to call the ninja, where you basically have a reduced offensive line and you have 3 to the right, 1 lineman, 3 to the left, 1 lineman, and some people in the backfield.
Yeah, so we didn't like the formation.
That's
Choctaw calls this is their last time out of the half with official clock 7:16. My clock says 7:09, and I can't get it back.
Back in the coaching days, I would use the ninja just to get the other team to waste timeouts.
Yeah.
It was like, I really don't want them to have any timeouts. We're calling the ninja. And you go out there and they don't have – and if they don't call a timeout and they don't line up to it, then it's just a little hitch screen and for a touchdown every time. Especially if you get one of those pulling type guards on the outside, it's over. It is over. Let's see how they're going to line up in the ninja again. So what they have is they have 3 linemen around the ball. They have an H-back to the right of the 3-man line.
Now they're shifting.
Yeah, so I did all this describing for no reason. But basically that's a modified swinging gate or modified ninja, whatever.
So
now they're in regular punt formation, and the snap is good. The punt is a little pooch kick.
Yep.
And it's going to take a Stillwater bounce, and they're going to get it down on the 1-yard line.
Yep.
So
that's what they were doing.
That's good special teams work. That's going to put Steele and the Jacket Boys in a tough spot to start. But, with 7:05 left in the half, up by 7, championship teams can get out of here. So let's see what they can do. Let's see what formation they put in. I'm guessing that we're going to have a double of Smith and Ray. two-back set, but we'll see. Every time I think I have the coach figured out, he switches up what he does. I guess that's kind of the point, right?
Yep, and it's just Ray.
So it's just Ray. And we got trips left. And they're going to come after. Ray rolls out. It's empty. It's an empty pocket. Rolls left and fires to an open jacket, and that's Ziegler. And Ziegler takes about a 10, 15-yard pass. And where did they get him? The
22. So
22?
Picked up 21 on that one.
All right. So, well, they put him on the 22, so he picks up 21 on that one. And we got trips right, single back Ray. And they're just going to give it to Ray in a zone read, and he's got room. He hit the corner, and he gets spun around and gets the first down. And I think they knocked him out of bounds about the 36.
Yeah, picked up about 14.
So on the jacket 36, we start with another first down. And so we're moving again.
And Steele held the ball to make them think that he might keep it and run. And
all right,
just enough to give Ray some room.
Trips right. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. I thought the ball got – I thought it was a busted play. I think it was a busted play, but Ray ended up with the ball and ran up and got a yard gain.
Didn't know am I going to give it to you or am I not going to
He outrun the
handoff.
The handoff. He missed the mesh right. That happens.
Yep, picked up a yard on that.
But it's just another zone read play.
This is good ball management, run the clock.
All right, so
trips, first down.
Tight trips right. Ray in the backfield. Back to pass. Steele steps up and
that was before.
We have a targeting penalty here?
We don't have any penalty.
It is our receiver is hit early. No penalty.
No penalty.
Really?
Yeah, the ball.
Okay. All right.
I didn't think the ball was there yet.
The ball was not there yet. I mean, I guess they follow my philosophy: better early than late. If they don't call it, it's not a penalty, I guess.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
R.J. Jackson, the intended receiver, maybe.
It was R.J. Jackson. But who knows? He was on the ground before the ball even got close. So I guess. All right. So it's empty. 3rd and 9 from the 37.
Stillwater's defense is about 3 yards off the line, so you don't know who's coming, where they're coming from.
It is. It's kind of like a mob defense is what I like to call it, because I don't know what the formation is until they actually do it.
Now they're getting up there.
Steele back to pass. They blitzed him hard. He's scrambling. He's got one tackle and incomplete. Steele does go to the ground. They're calling it on time. And it'll bring up a 4th and 9 from the Choctaw 37.
37, yep.
And I really think Stillwater got away with one there, and we're going to have to punt it, it looks like.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. They don't believe we're going to punt either.
Yeah, there's nobody back.
There's nobody back. They're going to come after this, and Steele, he's going to do a high, nice-looking end-over-end kick. And it's going to take
let it roll.
Let it roll.
Luckily, it went under his legs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and picked up another 5 yards.
Yeah, it bounced Stillwater's ways first and then bounced back Jacket way. And so it's a nice little punt, and Stillwater will take over on their own 23. 5:40 left in the half, so there's plenty of time to get the ball back and make something happen.
So was that they call that the nutmeg when it rolls between your legs? The ball rolls between your legs. That's a nutmeg.
Sure.
So that one worked in our favor. So we were out the 1 yard line, got it out of there, and at least.
All right, we got the
give them long field to go with.
H-back on the left, and back to pass, and they're going to zing it, and we're right there in the coverage and knocked it free.
Yep.
Incomplete. Good coverage. That's a 16.
Jordan Thompson.
Yeah, I know that this is a frustrating defense to play against.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the Pioneer 23. And they're going to be in they got that H-back to the left, single back. And bad snap, but back to pass, and he throws it over the top, and he's open. But we catch him at the 30. So this is a massive gain to the 30. Parker and Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Yeah, they haven't thrown anything Mewk's way.
No. I wouldn't figure that.
No, their strategy is just to run Mukes off. And so really it kind of closes part of the field off. But I'm not going to throw against Mukes, so
No.
I'm not going to argue with that strategy. Okay, so they're on the 29. First and 10 on the 29. They're going to hand off to that little one. And he's going to get dragged down for just a short gain.
Maybe a yard.
Let's see, where is that number one? They don't put this in numerical order. It's hard for me to figure.
Number one. Quantrell Walker.
Walker.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the running back. Quantrell Walker.
Walker, yeah. So Walker gets a yard. So bring up 2nd and 9, plenty of time on the clock, 4:45. They're knocking on the door. This is time for the defense to, the giving up of the big plays is really what's hurting this defense today. That's about it.
Yep.
All right, and they're going to hand off to Walker again, and
he
Brown
slipped
gets
through.
locked in the back, but no call. We're not going to get those.
First down.
So it's a first down. Yeah, Brown was at the point of attack, and he just got slammed in the back to the ground. So that's what happens sometimes. All right, so it's first down on the, 18?
Yep.
And they're just going to hand it to Walker. And this time,
We're there.
there's Pruitt, there's Brown.
4-yard loss.
There
maybe
is
3?
28 Bowles. They would all get credited with a tackle for a loss, and it's a big loss. It's a
3, 4.
for a running back, it's a big loss. So it's a 4-yard loss. So bring up 2nd and 14 from the 22. And they're not. I'm guessing they just don't want the jacket offense back. They're taking their sweet time getting these plays off.
Yeah, that's what each
We got that H-back to the left and back to pass. And we are there, and we get the
Dropped.
sack. That was Ethan Roan.
That's another 4-yard, 3 or 4-yard loss. We're
Okay.
back to the 28.
And I don't know what kind of kicker they have, but we've just probably knocked them out of field goal range for almost all high school kickers.
Yeah, it's his 3rd and 20.
Stillwater hadn't had to really rely on their kicker to win any games this year. They hadn't had very many that were
Pressure
even
kicks.
games.
Yeah, no pressure kicks, for sure.
And of course they had some teams that just didn't want to play them. So
Yeah.
that happens too. H back on the right, single back, and back to pass
Here comes
again.
Brown.
And Brown's getting handled, and he scrambles, and that's not me. That's Thompson. Thompson drags the quarterback down. He does gain some as he had nothing down the field. Good coverage.
Yeah.
And it'll bring up a 4th, and I don't know. They might have a kicker.
12.
We'll see.
Yeah, they're bringing one out.
So, that's 4th and 12 from the, 22?
Yeah, 4th and 14.
So, add the 10, so 32, add the 7. And
39.
so it's 39. It looks like they're a little bit further. I don't know why they're going back that far. They're going to go for a 40-yarder here. So if he makes it, good on him.
I guess they're
Snap is up. Hold is down. Almost blocked,
That's
and it is
short.
well short.
and to the right. Actually, it had distance. It just went to the right.
It
Barely made it.
If I honestly think he saw the block.
Yeah.
And he
He
just
was
kind of,
had to hurry that kick.
if a high school kicker kicking that's a pretty good kick. So I guess that becomes a turnover on downs here. It's as good as a punt, really. So the Jackets will take over, I believe, on their 20.
22.
Oh,
Or wait, well, I don't know where this.
I think it's a touchback, isn't it?
Not the point.
Yeah,
I think that's what they're asking.
Yeah.
Had to ask.
Well, it's every
Yeah, 20.
every league has a little different score, but I believe that is a touchback. So they start on the 20.
All right, so Choctaw will start.
They got a single back Twins receiver set, and Steele will go to work with 2:10 on the clock. He's back to pass, and he didn't like it, and he's going to get sacked for about a 1-yard loss.
Yep.
And that's okay. He didn't like what he saw. I didn't like what he saw either. And
Good
so
coverage that time.
he didn't give up he didn't give up an interception, didn't give up a fumble. He just went down, tried to get back up to the line of scrimmage, just a yard short. So 2nd and 11. 1:44. Unfortunately, the clock keeps rolling. Although we're, go to halftime with the lead, that's okay too.
Yeah, because we get the ball to start the second half.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Got a little motion from the H-back. H-back now to the left.
That's R.J. Jackson.
And we're going to –
Oh,
they read that well.
yeah, try to
we did a zone read, and it was a handoff.
run it to the left. Was that C.J. Smith?
And
Yeah.
well, I'm not sure what happened here. Is it a timeout?
Timeout for Stillwater.
Oh, timeout Stillwater? Okay.
Because they want that ball back.
They do want that ball back.
So with that handoff, it almost was a poor – I don't know if they just didn't read each other and what they were going to do.
Well,
it's kind of slow development.
You stay in that mesh for a little bit. You ride it to see, and then you read. Depending on, there's different people you read. A lot of times you're reading that end coming in.
Yeah.
But what happened is somebody got penetration through the A gap, and he was there, and so you're not supposed to do that. Like it kind of messes up that play because you're supposed to seal up the A gap, and you're really worried about what to do with that tackle where he's going. But
yeah, Smith did an excellent job of just containing possession of the ball, not losing it, because he was wrapped up pretty quick.
Yeah.
As soon as the ball was handed to him, when he could have easily gone to a fumble.
So the Jackets didn't really do anything wrong per se on that play. It just was well defended, and they just shot right through that A gap, and he was back there basically with the quarterback and the running back hanging out. So that doesn't go well. So we're empty here. We got, third and 16?
Yep. Got a man moving to the left.
And just a little bubble screen. And we're going to get a few yards on it. A little bubble screen. There's a little bit of
extra.
A little extracurricular from Stillwater. But
Stillwater quickly calls a timeout.
No penalties. But timeout Stillwater. With 1:07 left, and it's going to bring up a fourth and about 13, so that was about a 3-yard gain.
Yep. Yeah, and I fell asleep on the clock. My clock kept running down and didn't pay attention to it, so now I can't reset it. But the official scoreboard is at 1:07, not 4 seconds.
Yeah, at halftime I'll try. I know a trick.
Okay.
I'll try to get the other scoreboard back. But yeah. I'm just glad we have the backup scoreboard because that's happened before, and it's really difficult to get the other scoreboard back. It's not as user friendly as one would like.
Yeah. So let's see what Choctaw dials up here on a 4th and 13. I'm assuming we're going to punt it away.
Yeah, I'd never assume with this. Never assume because I've seen them do some interesting things. Stillwater doesn't look like they have anybody. They're just going to play defense. We're set up in what we normally do, our punt formation. And we do get a nice high punt. Steele gets it away, and it's going to hit, take a Choctaw bounce. Don't even touch it. Make them blow it, but don't even touch it. Just stand around it, make them blow it dead. Here we go. And 55. That's going to 55 seconds.
And they're going to start on their 41-yard line.
Yes, they are.
So a good punt and roll from
Good punt and roll.
And that's the one advantage of being tricky is they don't know if you're going to go for it or not, so they don't put anybody back. And that helps for that bounce.
That does. All right. Let us see here. Yeah, they're at the 41. I'm psychically sending information. You can give up stuff underneath. Don't give anything deep.
Yeah, because that's the only yardage they're really getting.
It really is. So they got that H-back to the right. They got a tight end to the left. They're back to pass, and we're with them. We're step by step with them.
Yep.
And they threw about 40 yards downfield, but overthrew their receiver by about 5. Good coverage. Who was on that?
Parks and Thompson side of the field. I don't know which one. Or Parker.
It should be Parker.
Yeah, Chris Parker was over there.
No, that's Thompson. That's Thompson. They move those all those defensive backs all around. Just depends. Basically, they're trying to get whatever matchup is the best for us. That's how we're doing it. But I'm glad that was overthrown because it could have been caught. All right, same formation, and they're going to try to throw it deep again.
Oh, the sun underneath.
Did. and there's an obvious hold, but not called, and they get all the way down to, the 30. By that, I mean a tackle.
41 seconds on the ticker at the 30-yard line.
And it's still ticking.
Now it's going.
Usually they stop it to get the stick set.
They stopped it for a second, but they didn't set this. They just started
Well,
back up again.
Yeah.
Before the sticks
all
were
right.
set.
So back to pass here, and we got him. He's sacked. He is sacked, and that's I'm going to give credit
Brown.
to Brown and
Yep.
to the defensive backs. There was nobody open.
Yep.
Well, and I'm going to have to give credit to whoever's getting up now, Pruitt.
And that's going to be a timeout. Stillwater. They'll use their last.
That's the last one.
Yeah. Pruitt, Brown.
Well, and if you're at the bottom of the pile, you should get credit for something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So timeout, Stillwater.
That's no timeouts left for anybody, I think, right? Should be their third. They called 2 when we had possession. That was their third one there.
Yeah.
Now
Yep,
they got
there
it.
it
Now
is.
they took
Now
it
they
off
got
the
it.
board.
Should be. All right.
So they're back at the 36-yard line. The play brought them to the 30. We've moved them back 6 yards on that push from the line.
And so we know they missed from the 40 before. So
Yeah. The distance was there. It was just slightly to the right.
yeah, I don't
I
think
mean, it was close.
it.
Might have hit the crossbar.
He needed probably another 7-10 yards closer to make that one. But it was. He probably has the range, but he had to rush it a little bit. All right, we're in. We got that H-back to the left, 2 receivers to the right, single back.
Here comes a blitz from the
And
corner.
we're there.
Right up the middle.
And, oh, my goodness, that's Davison.
Davidson pushed him back to the 45.
Wow. Okay.
And no timeouts. They're
going to
be
They're going to
lucky
give them forward progress up to the 42.
Okay.
42.
That's fine. They're going to have time for one more play here. Looks
Maybe
like.
if they get it off.
Yep.
4-2. They got it off. No time on the clock, and he's looking deep. We're there.
Oh my gosh!
How did he catch that? Touchdown, Stillwater.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
He got just
with
behind
no time on the clock.
And
Wow!
I feel like.
And there's a flag. Of course, it's going to be after the play, so the points will count.
That'll be celebration.
It should be unsportsmanlike, Stillwater.
And there's no time on the clock.
And they're going to talk about it a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go to half after this extra point attempt. And I guess this penalty, and they always forget the penalties. When they have a penalty and they go to halftime, they come back, they always forget about it. So touchdown counts. Sideline warning.
Okay.
No
penalty.
No penalty. No, I mean, it's a penalty. It's a sideline warning, no consequence this time. And the standard PAT formation here. So Stillwater attempt to tie it up at half, which they really needed to do. And let's see what they can do here. It's on the ground.
Snap.
It's low, and the holder just picks it up, and we tackle him short, and there's a flag.
What the heck?
Well, we want to keep this half going as long as possible. To be fair, this is one of the better halves probably that will be played today.
Yeah.
So let's keep it going. It's got to be some kind of illegal silliness. Yeah, we're gonna decline it.
Hold on the offense.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Hold on. I mean, they could have called a million different weirdness.
Okay, so that's going to take us to the halftime.
That will. So the Pioneers didn't get the extra point, so they're going to go down. They're still down by 1 point. So Choctaw 21, Pioneers 20. We're going to run some commercials, and we're going to hydrate a little bit, and we'll be back for a second half of exciting Yellow Jacket football.
Hi, I'm Stan with SWM & Sons. We've been building in the eastern Oklahoma County area since 1982. We can help you with the plans from start to finish or just use the ones that you have. We'd be happy to build on your land or ours. We have subdivisions or just build on yours. Give us a chance to earn your business today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron McConnell with McConnell's Record Service. We've been in business 24 years, locally owned and operated. We love what we do. from unlocking cars to pulling you out of a muddy situation to a minor fender bender. The one thing we hate to do is when we pull up on a wreck and see a team that couldn't wait 5 more minutes to get that text out.
What are you doing?
Oh, this will just take a sec.
Don't cuss, call us. McConnell's Record Service.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tracy Gaspera, and I've had the privilege of providing dental care to the Choctaw community for over 10 years.
And I'm Dr. Allison Porter, and I've been with Dr. Gaspera since June of last year.
Together, we provide comprehensive dental services for the complete family. We provide fillings, crowns, bridges, orthodontics, Invisalign, extractions, root canals, and implant restorations.
Spiders, ants, fleas, scorpions, mice, rats, general pest control, termite control. We do it all. We also provide reports for real estate transactions. 16 years of experience, independently owned and operated right here in Choctaw. The only bug that can't be beat is a Choctaw Yellow Jacket. Tyler Pest Solutions proudly supports Choctaw Athletics. Vision Source, Midwest City. We believe life is all about your vision. How clear is your vision? Vision Source Midwest City is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Choctaw and Midwest City community. And we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come.
Hi, I'm David Gleason, owner of Dave's Driving School. Hope you're enjoying the game or the match, whichever it might be. And we hope you keep us in mind for all your driver's education needs. We offer comprehensive driver's education for your insurance discounts and to get your permit. We offer individual driving lessons for both teens and adults. And we offer the state driving test when it comes time for you to take your drive test for your license. Just keep us in mind for all your driver's ed and go Jackets.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough during storm season, you know that the storms bring lots of hail damage to your roof. With that hail damage comes an insurance claim, and there's no one better to call than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, A+ Better Business Bureau rated, state licensed, bonded, and insured, our full-time staff takes all the stress out of an insurance claim or any project. From roofing to remodels, we do it all. Call us today for your free quote. And always remember, got hail, call Cantrell, 642-8558.
Hi, I'm Darren McKelvey, your local farmer's insurance agent. My roots run deep in Choctaw. I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to protect the families in the community where I grew up and am now raising my family. Oklahoma has had its share of catastrophes the last several decades, and having the right agent during your time of need can make or break your recovery, whether you're at your auto, home, toys, business, or the most important, life insurance. With nearly 50 years of combined insurance experience, we would love an opportunity to talk to you. Give us a call at 405-281-6900.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
Hi, I'm Aaron McConnell with McConnell's Record Service. We've been in business 24 years, locally owned and operated. We love what we do, from unlocking cars to pulling you out of a muddy situation to a minor fender bender. The one thing we hate to do is when we pull up on a wreck and see a team that couldn't wait 5 more minutes to get that text out.
What are you doing?
Oh, this will just take a sec.
Don't cuss, call us. McConnell's Wrecker Service.
Spiders, ants, fleas, scorpions, mice, rats, general pest control, termite control. We do it all. We also provide reports for real estate transactions. 16 years of experience, independently owned and operated right here in Choctaw. The only bug that can't be beat is a Choctaw Yellow Jacket. Tyler Pest Solutions proudly supports Choctaw Athletics. Vision Source, Midwest City. We believe life is all about your vision. How clear is your vision? Vision Source Midwest City is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Choctaw and Midwest City community. And we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come.
Hi, I'm David Gleason, owner of Dave's Driving School. Hope you're enjoying the game or the match, whichever it might be, and we hope you keep us in mind for all your driver's education needs. We offer comprehensive driver's education for your insurance discounts and to get your permit. We offer individual driving lessons for both teens and adults. And we offer the state driving test when it comes time for you to take your drive test for your license. Just keep us in mind for all your drivers ahead and go Jackets.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough during storm season, you know that the storms bring lots of hail damage to your roof. With that hail damage comes an insurance claim, and there's no one better to call than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, A+ Better Business Bureau rated, state licensed, bonded, and insured, our full-time staff takes all the stress out of an insurance claim or any project. From roofing to remodels, we do it all. Call us today for your free quote. And always remember, got hell, call Cantrell, 642-8558.
Go Jackets.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
Hi, I'm Aaron McConnell with McConnell's Wrecker Service. We've been in business 24 years, locally owned and operated. We love what we do, from unlocking cars to pulling you out of a muddy situation to a minor fender bender. The one thing we hate to do is when we pull up on a wreck and see a team that couldn't wait 5 more minutes to get that text out.
What are you doing?
Oh, this will just take a sec.
Don't cuss, call us. McConnell's Wrecker Service.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tracy Gaspera, and I've had the privilege privilege of providing dental care to the Choctaw community for over 10 years.
And I'm Dr. Allison Porter, and I've been with Dr. Gasparis since June of last year.
Together, we provide comprehensive dental services for the complete family. We provide fillings, crowns, bridges, orthodontics, Invisalign, extractions, root canals, and implant restorations.
Spiders, ants, fleas, scorpions, mice, rats, general pest control, termite control. We do it all. We also provide reports for real estate transactions. 16 years of experience, independently owned and operated right here in Choctaw. The only bug that can't be beat is a Choctaw Yellow Jacket. Tyler Pest Solutions proudly supports Choctaw Athletics. Vision Source, Midwest City. We believe life is all about your vision. How clear is your vision? Vision Source Midwest City is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Choctaw and Midwest City community. And we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come. Spiders, ants, fleas, scorpions, mice, rats, general pest control, termite control. We do it all. We also provide reports for real estate transactions. 16 years of experience, independently owned and operated right here in Choctaw. The only bug that can't be beat is a Choctaw Yellow Jacket. Tyler Pest Solutions proudly supports Choctaw Athletics.
Hi, I'm David Gleason, owner of Dave's Driving School. Hope you're enjoying the game or the match, whichever it might be, and we hope you keep us in mind for all your driver's education needs. We offer comprehensive driver's education for your insurance discounts and to get your permit. We offer individual driving lessons for both teens and adults. And we offer the state driving test when it comes time for you to take your drive test for your license. Just keep us in mind for all your drivers ahead and go Jack.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough during storm season, you know that the storms bring lots of hail damage to your roof. With that hail damage comes an insurance claim, and there's no one better to call than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, A+ Better Business Bureau rated, state licensed, bonded, and insured, our full-time staff takes all the stress out of an insurance claim or any project. From roofing to remodels, we do it all. Call us today for your free quote. And always remember, got hail, call Cantrell. 642-8.
Hi, I'm Darren McKelvey, your local farmer's insurance agent. My roots run deep in Choctaw. I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to protect the families in the community where I grew up and am now raising my family. Oklahoma has had its share of catastrophes the last several decades, and having the right agent during your time of need can make or break your recovery, whether you're at your auto, home, toys, business, or the most important, life insurance. With nearly 50 years of combined insurance experience, we would love an opportunity to talk to you. Give us a call at 405-281-6900. Go Jackets!
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech.
I am Tech. We are Tech.
Hi, I'm Stan with SWM & Sons. We've been building in the eastern Oklahoma County area since 1982. We can help you with the plans from start to finish or just use the ones that you have. We'd be happy to build on your land or ours. We have subdivisions or just build on yours. Give us a chance to earn your business today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron McConnell with McConnell's Record Service. We've been in business 24 years, locally owned and operated. We love what we do. From unlocking cars to pulling you out of a muddy situation to a minor fender bender. The one thing we hate to do is when we pull up on a wreck and see a team that couldn't wait 5 more minutes to get that text out.
What are you doing?
Oh, this will just take a sec.
Don't cuss, call us. McConnell's Wrecker Service.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tracy Gaspera, and I've had the privilege of providing dental care to the Choctaw community for over 10 years.
And I'm Dr. Allison Porter, and I've been with Dr. Gaspera since June of last year.
Together, we provide comprehensive dental services for the complete family. We provide fillings, crowns, bridges, orthodontics, Invisalign, extractions, root canals, and implant restorations.
Spiders, ants, fleas, scorpions, mice, rats, general pest control, termite control. We do it all. We also provide reports for real estate transactions. 16 years of experience, independently owned and operated right here in Choctaw. The only bug that can't be beat is a Choctaw Yellow Jacket. Tyler Pest Solutions proudly supports Choctaw Athletics. Vision Source, Midwest City. We believe life is all about your vision. How clear is your vision? Vision Source Midwest City is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Choctaw and Midwest City community. And we want to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come.
Hi, I'm David Gleason, owner of Dave's Driving School. Hope you're enjoying the game or the match, whichever it might be. And we hope you keep us in mind for all your driver's education needs. We offer comprehensive driver's education for your insurance discounts and to get your permit. We offer individual driving lessons for both teens and adults. And we offer the state driving test when it comes time for you to take your drive test for your license. Just keep us in mind for all your drivers ahead and go Jackets.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough during storm season, you know that the storms bring lots of hail damage to your roof. With that hail damage comes an insurance claim. And there's no one better to call than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, A+ Better Business Bureau rated, state licensed, bonded and insured, our full-time staff takes all the stress out of an insurance claim or any project. From roofing to remodels, we do it all. Call us today for your free quote. And always remember, got hail, call Cantrell, 642-8558.
Hi, I'm Darren McKelvey, your local farmer's insurance agent. My roots run deep in Choctaw. I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to protect the families in the community where I grew up and am now raising my family. Oklahoma has had its share of catastrophes the last several decades, and having the right agent during your time of need can make or break your recovery, whether you're at your auto, home, toys, business, or the most important, life insurance. With nearly 50 years of combined insurance experience, we would love an opportunity to talk to you. Give us a call at 405-281-6900. Go Jackets!
All right, we are back. We got about about 4 minutes until we're going to receive the kickoff.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds good. Oh wow! I'm sure some of you watching a little college football and checking in on the score. There's definitely some interesting action going on in the state. I won't spoil anything, but it's interesting anyways. All right.
Well, we have Stillwater came out a hair early, but
yeah,
they'll put the 3-minute warm-up back on.
They will.
For Choctaw coming out, still probably getting all their halftime adjustments going. Basically, it's been the long ball that's kept Stillwater in the game.
Yeah, it's and it's an interesting game. I've been thinking about. Usually you wouldn't think Stillwater would be the long ball is what beat you. I really expected a lot more long runs.
Yeah.
Where they just got a good block or good this. We're really doing good stopping the run and just really the home run ball. That quarterback is accurate, and he can, launch it in the air for a mile.
Yeah.
He's going to go to UCO, play quarterback.
So it's that defensive line that when they pressure him, that's when they.
Yeah. That defensive line, and again, the way it works is like your defensive backs, they're not going to be able to cover somebody for 10 seconds.
Correct.
And so they're getting a pretty good coverage going, and that's allowing that defensive line to get through. So they just kind of feed into each other. It's just it's hard to tell who's better, which it doesn't matter. I guess they play for the same team, right?
Yeah,
so,
luckily so.
But it's they help each other out. They mesh very well. There's a lot of speed on the line. There's a lot of power in the linebacking core. They also have speed. And, of course, we got a couple of those defensive backs, and they just shut down their side of the field. And so we usually don't say their name very much.
Yeah.
I think we said Muke's name once. He got a tackle, one tackle.
Yep.
But they're not throwing his side.
No.
So
always, and I think he's matched up on the left side of the field.
Yeah.
So they're always going to that right, and then that last touchdown wasn't his guy, but that was the first time I've seen him throw to the left.
Well, yeah,
that was just a crossing route.
It was a crossing route. His guy, they weren't going to put his guy.
I think he ran the other way.
Yes, yeah. They know what they're doing. They're not going to, run best, maybe one of the better defenders, anyways, in that zone.
Yeah.
Because once the ball's in the air, you no longer have an assigned guy. It's then go find the ball. Go find the ball. Go find the guy catching the ball. And then some of these kids are just so fast. I want to know how many are going to, do track this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I bet you we could have a pretty impressive, relay.
4x1, 4x2. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I usually think of the Stillwater receivers. They're fast.
Yeah.
And we're doing a pretty good job keeping up with them. But they're known to be
just
fast.
Those two times for 14 points. That's what got them on the scoreboard is those two long plays.
We've definitely had some weird calls tonight. There's been fumbles that weren't fumbles. There's been some weird extracurricular activity. It just has a kind of a strange feel to it. I'm not sure Stillwater's really expecting the game they're getting. So, the wonderful thing about high school is, the coaches coach at halftime, and we're basically going to see potentially two different teams for the second half. So who knows what's going to happen. And with a 1-point game, you can't relax on 1 point.
Oh, no.
No, and with these teams, I wouldn't relax with 14.
No.
Maybe you get to relax a little bit in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left with 21.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
So Choctaw will be receiving the ball, going left to right, and I say that with Stillwater, it may be an onside kick.
Yeah. That's what we were talking
about
during commercials. That
They're
I would bet
like
an onside kick.
So you just have to be ready at all times, and that's that makes them deadly.
Yeah.
In those moments.
And sometimes you can see the onside kick on the tee. Of course, good kickers can kick an onside kick without adjusting the ball. So it looks like a standard deep kick.
Yep.
And they're going to spread out into their standard.
They're kicking from the left hash.
Kicking. Okay.
And he doesn't do a big approach.
No.
That's another pooch.
So we got Hawk. Yeah, another pooch. And we get it this time, and we're going to return it.
He got leveled.
We're going to return it an inch.
That's number.
But we'll still start out with the ball at the 30. So, yeah. That doesn't feel good to get that, to be tackled like that. It feels good to tackle like that, though.
Yeah. Don't know who that guy was, number 44. 40. Yeah. That was a heck of a tackle, but he's not listed in here.
Definitely a pioneer.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the backside.
Oh, there's a backside?
Yeah, that's right.
I take mine down.
Yeah.
All right.
Might have been Brendan Presley.
Well, here we go. Yeah, because they don't have – yeah. All right, we got quads to the left, single back. And back to pass, just a little bubble screen. And
got the ankles.
Yeah, he's going to maybe get an inch.
Yeah. They got him a yard, I think. Maybe.
Maybe. No.
No.
No. I don't even think they gave us that inch. But
No, we're at
so
the
it's
line
going to
of
be a
scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
I think that was a toss out to Terrell Davis, just on the left side of the field.
All right. So now we're going to go into.
Where's my clock now?
I don't know what the formation is yet. Let's get set. All right. So we got basically a 2 H-backs to the left, so it's empty. Motion Davis to the right, and
in traffic.
In traffic. Just a little throw. Who is that? Thompson? No, that's Ray. I was like, what?
Came out of the backfield.
You know, these white jerseys with the gold numbers are actually, the sun is doing a good job where the numbers are almost looking black so I can read it. But 15, 16 look a lot alike.
Yeah, he was thrown into double coverage as soon as he got the ball. Nice, solid hit from the Stillwater defender.
Okay.
Couldn't see who that was.
H-back to the right, and back to pass is Wassel. And he's in the grasp. There is a flag. Davis comes up to help out his quarterback, gets a catch. But unfortunately, that flag is in the realm of
a hold potential.
The hold, and Davis got up, I think, only to maybe the 36. So it's going to be short, anyways.
Yeah. There's the hold.
And are they going to give us another shot? Okay.
Yep. 3rd down still.
So it's
3rd and 19.
Yeah, that's going to be. I'll probably take that too. And they're going to move us all the way back inside our 20 to about the 17, and it'll be 3rd and a mile. And looks like we're an empty set. They're still counting it on the scoreboard. I'll get it figured out. They got to make it all the way to the 41. So.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 23.
Yeah. Empty. Wassel back to pass. Really, really good blitz. Wassel rolls out right, and he hurls it to an open Ziegler.
Oh, what a catch!
He doesn't catch it, but they did throw the flag.
Oh, he did catch it.
But here's the deal. It's not an automatic first down. So it'll be 15 yards and down over, so they're going to get some of that yardage back. He almost caught that ball.
Yeah, I thought he did have it.
He got pushed down, so it would have been hard not to throw that flag. Let's get the official call, though. Pass interference.
Defense.
Pioneers. 15 yards. Repeat the down. 10 yards. 10 yards. Repeat the down. Yeah.
Well, they moved it to 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. That's a lot doable. That was a pretty good pass, and honestly, it was good pass interference.
Yep.
They needed to, because that prevented the first down.
Yep.
So.
He was he made that attempt at laying down on his back after the shove.
Yeah. No, it was a good attempt, but I mean, they say when you pass interfere, you make sure if you're going to do it, don't let them catch it. All right, back to pass, empty, and he's scrambling, and they get him down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was about to try to throw it, but he knew he's too tight coverage coming at him, and he had to.
I'm sorry, it was for a loss. They got him back at the original line of scrimmage.
Okay, so 4th and 10.
So it'd be 4th and 10 with 10-19. Still a single point separating the two teams. At one, Pioneer has yellow shoes. I keep seeing it, and I think there's a flag every single play. I think that should be against the rules. One of the Pioneers went a little early. No flag, just shoes.
That's the time it bounced, but early bounce out of bounds.
So the Pioneers will take over at their own, I think it's about the 42.
Yeah, that's from 43.
43.
Yeah.
All right, and they'll go to work here. And here comes the Jacket defense. We'll see what adjustments are made here. But, yeah, anytime you get busted with a holding, it puts you behind the sticks, and it's tough to make it back.
Yep, they almost did.
They almost did.
This is like the worst spot for me with the big pillar in front of my face. So
yeah, yeah.
You got to lean to the right.
This is this is what you expect. Some really funny business. So we got that H back to the right, tight end to the right, I believe.
Just 2 wide receivers to the
And
left.
One back. Oh, nice open field tackle, and I think that's Pruitt. I don't even need to see his number. He's got so much hair sticking out of that helmet.
That would be Pruitt.
That would be Pruitt. And so that's going to bring up, I think they gave him no gain. Somebody's on the field. I believe it is a
Stillwater.
Pioneer.
Yeah.
He's not happy about this. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's rolling up. At least he's sitting up now.
Because, when you're in postseason play, you don't want anybody ever hurt in postseason play because you don't want to win because the other team got hurt. You want to win because the best are out there and you just got more points.
Yeah, so that'll bring up 2nd 10.
I'm
Try to
hoping
roll sweep to the right.
hoping it's
He's
just
up.
cramps. So it's
He's
always
up.
good to see
Limp.
a big old boy.
Yep.
One of the offensive linemen is he's getting up on his own accord and walking. So that's always good to see. I hope he's okay because I think they're left tackle.
Looks like the right guard.
Right
Wait,
guard?
Is that 65? Yeah. Tavion Morton.
Okay. They're all. I say he's a big old guy. They're most of them are big old guys.
Yeah, you got 300, 290, 290.
You got your tight end's not super big, but your main line is.
All right, here we go.
Tight end left, H-back right, single back.
2 receivers left, no right. Looking deep.
And you're looking to pass.
We're going to go shallow.
Just a little shallow, flat pass, but good run after the catch.
Picked up 8.
Knocked out of bound by Thompson and did pick up 8. So bring up,
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 from the 49, the jacket 49. All right. This would be an important stop. We're in a heavy set for the Stillwater. They're just going to hand it up to that little Walker.
Yeah, this time he got it.
He got the first down and all the way up to the 40. Just
40.
ran up the middle.
Yep. Little cut out to the left, just a tad.
Yep.
Got brought down at the 41. Looks where he's going to mark it.
Now we're going to get this set up here, see what formation they got. Looks like they got a tight end right, H-back left, single back. And they're going to do that a little handoff up the middle. And he's going to maybe get 2.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to give him 3. Where his spot is to the 38.
I guess so. He fell forward for another yard. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 from the 48, Not the 48, 38. 38-yard line. All right.
Two receivers
We got
right.
heavy on the right, and they're just going to go back to pass with a little play action, and he's going to zing it to the receiver. Oh, are you kidding me? So they're going to call pass interference on Parker.
As the ball got there, he seemed to get there right on the time.
Yeah, I think he was on time. They're calling him early. I think we need to maybe get our clock synchronized up here.
I'm trying.
I think his clock is running behind. But they got us for 10, and that is going to give them a first down.
Yeah, so the
for yardage.
Clock's right now 8:46. 3rd quarter.
And so now they're not really knocking at the door. They're on the 23-yard line. The jacket 23. They got heavy to the right, a tight end and an H-back to the right, a running back, and they're going to run left. And a solo tackle from none other than Spencer Bowles.
Nice. Got him on the heels. Brought him down immediately. No gain.
No gain. So bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 23.
Yep.
Okay. And they got the 2 receivers to the right. They got the H-back to the left and the tight end to the left. Single back. And he squirts free, and he's going to get almost to a first down. I think they're going to spot him about the 16.
Yeah,
2016 now.
3 yards shy of the first.
It's a good year.
2016.
Yeah. So they got him on the 16 here. So just a little bit, 3 yards to go, 3rd and 3. This is a big time defensive stand if they can. They are in field goal range, I would
like
guarantee.
A Wildcat, or whatever they call it, Pioneer Cat, whatever.
Yeah. And
he's got
it.
Yep.
He's got the first.
Barely got it by a yard.
By a yard. I think they're going to spot him on the 12, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 12. It's going to be, yeah, I guess that's what you call that formation. It's kind of a weird wing T, it almost looks like. It's not a flex bone, not a wing T. It's just got two H-backs just hanging out. Now they're back in their definitely heavy formation. And they're going to throw it a little high, well covered. It was supposed to be a little screened to, I believe, their H-back.
Yeah, Brown with the hurry on that one.
Yeah. It was a good call. When you're dealing with an aggressive defense like that, those screens a lot of times will catch them by surprise. All right,
well covered too.
Let's get this formation called out. So we got, it's a heavy, so they got tight ends on the left, and they just handed off that one, and he's tackled for a loss by Roan.
So we're looking at
third
and 9.
Third and, they gave him a yard? Okay, 3rd and 9.
Yep.
From the 11, so they still can get that first down inside the 2. This is kind of, you don't want it to be 3rd down ever, but this is a good situation where you don't have to get all of the yardage in one set of downs.
Yep.
All right, we got that tight end left, H-back left, single back. And they're just going to hand it off again.
Oh, feet tackle again.
Tackled again. And that's another tackler. That's Elijah Wilder. So
came in off the edge.
Apparently the defense is going to take turns getting the tackle. And I would expect them to kick it now that it's fourth and 8 from the 10. We're on the left hash.
Trying to take the lead.
And I know this kid has the leg. They just got to get that hold right. Hold is good. Kick is
blocked.
Up and blocked. And caught.
Nice.
And it's
a huge play.
Huge play. So the Jackets survived this.
So they blocked it.
They blocked it.
Stillwater caught it and tried to make a move, and we were there to catch him and bring him down.
And
no gain.
Sometimes blocks are the kicker's fault. This time it wasn't. It was a good kick.
And I didn't see who got that edge.
It was a
good.
There. Yeah, I didn't either. I was watching the kicker. The hold.
Yeah, I did too.
The snap was good. The hold was good. The kick was a good kick, but we just got there.
Yep. And they were working on that at halftime.
Yeah,
because they were struggling early on, so they didn't try to get that down.
They executed it. They did their job. You can't ask a kicker to do better than that. So the Jackets take over on the 11. I don't know how we gained a yard off that, but we do.
It's because of when he caught it and was back behind the line.
Oh, okay. I guess so. So we got an H-back to the left, single back, still design run to the left.
Oh, nice dodge.
Take a step back, and then he goes.
There's a little do-si-do.
For just a little bit of a walk, about 8 yards. Is it 8 yards? Now it's
7.
6.
6.
6, sure.
Yeah.
6-yard gain.
18-yard line.
So we're now at the 18 with 3 yards to go, so we'll call it a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, just that hesitation back step got him free for another couple of yards.
We got kind of heavy set. We got a tight end right, H-back left, single back.
That's Ray in the backfield.
We're doing basically what Stillwater's doing right now. And Ray's going to run forward.
Got to the line.
And not very far.
Yeah, he just got to the line.
He just got back to the line, so bring up a 3rd and 3.
Yep. Because you got, looks like Davis and 86. Is that 86 out there on the left receiving? Maybe Jack Smith.
Jack Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're getting in a different format. Man,
yeah, RJ's going out wide now.
The pacing of this game, it seems a little slower. We're just not getting up there. All right, H-back to the left. Single back to pass. Just a little zip
RJ.
to RJ for a first down all the way up to the 30. And, of course, a little extracurricular. They're wrestling for the ball.
Yeah, they'd say that Stillwater says they got it.
Yeah, but that's not the way it works.
No, I think RJ just a sophomore. He's something else. I remember that he got one game in as a on the baseball field as a freshman, dinged a home run. So I was excited to watch him play, but only got the one game in. So
that's where you retire with 1,000 batting average. All right, here we go. Trips left. Just a short little zing.
We got a blow
whistle. Is why there's nope. There's only shoes. No yellow flags.
That was offense.
Okay.
Defense jumped the gun.
Defense jumped the gun. I didn't see the flag, but, I'll take it. Oh, I see it. It's way over in our bench. I'll see
Pick
it
up
now.
5, easy. 1st and 5.
And let's look at this formation. Then we can. I don't know why we're talking about it so much here.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Let's play some football.
We just want to move. I think each team is like, if we have the ball, they can't score. So let's move the clock and try to
We're
move the
going to
ball.
have to call a timeout here.
Nope,
So-
he's going to get it snapped. He
It's
got
snapped. And just a flat pass. There is a flag.
They said we didn't get it off in time.
Or we motion. Either way, it's
Either
going to be
way.
5. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we just want to go back to where we started.
Yeah, false start. All right.
We didn't want that 5-yard.
No, that doesn't do us any good.
let's go back to make it 1st and 10.
Yes, 1st and 10. So let's just reset this. That'll be okay. So 1st and 10 from our 31. All right, so let's call this formation here. As soon as we get in it.
I think RJ's going back out.
Looks like we're going to have a tight end on the right, single back, trips left. And back to pass. We're just doing a flat pass to Davis. Davis is going to hit the corner. And
about 4.
They're going to get out of bounds about 4 yards to the 35. No flag.
No, that clock's going to keep running. They say he stayed in.
Really?
He never went down.
He did go down on the track.
Yeah.
So maybe that's in bounds today. That is weird.
We're just playing with a running clock.
Okay. They're just worried about tonight's game, I guess.
Maybe so.
Because there's 2 games here.
Tulsa Union will play next.
So, with 3 minutes in the third quarter, really the clock's nobody's friend. We need to score points. Pitch to Ray.
Nice effort by that left guard.
Yes, indeed.
Can't see the number of who that was.
But they got some speed too. We are not used to this speed either.
3rd and 9 from the 32.
Okay. So let's see what we got going on here. It's been a long drive, even though we haven't. That's killing the clock.
Yeah, we only moved 20 yards.
Yeah, but it's really eating a lot of clock. Trips to the left, single back. Back to pass is Wassel, and he does sling one high to wide open Ziegler. Oh,
just over the reach.
Oh, now he stopped running.
Yeah,
he stopped running. And sometimes you're like, where's the footsteps? I don't hear them. But yeah. So this brings up a 4th.
4th and 9.
Deep in our own territory on the 32. So I'm not sure what the Jackets are doing. They're just kind of clustered up. And it looks like we're doing our punt formation.
They do have a Pioneer back this time.
And a nice little. Oh, my gosh. Did you see the English on that one?
Yeah.
It was flipping around end to end to end like a flying saucer. And so we're going to down it at the Pioneer 31.
Yeah, 31.
And the Pioneers will go to work.
So
and
from our 31 to their 31.
We've got 159 in the corner. The nerves are real. Definitely real up here. It's hard to talk about, a close game like this. 1 point difference, one big play either way is going to be the change in the lead potentially.
Yep.
And so I don't know. If I'm coach, I'm calling for an interception here, but I'm not sure they're allowed to do that. I don't think that's a play you're allowed to call. I think it just happens, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right. So we got the heavy to the right. We got a tight end, H-back to the right. Single back to pass. And
he's there.
We're there.
Oh.
And that's going to be a sack by Wingate.
Wingate. Back to the they're going to spot him at the 23-yard line. So an 8-yard loss.
So Wingate said, hey, I got this sack. It's your turn next. I think he's told Roan he's supposed to get the next one. So, they like to take turns. It's sharing is caring.
That time.
So, we got it. It's 2nd and 18 now from the Pioneer 23. And I bet you they're going to try to do this again. We got the tight end to the left, the H-back to the left, and the running back to the left.
Yeah, he's getting the play from the sidelines. Want to change stuff up?
Oh, they moved the H-back over. And it's
Going
a deep
long.
throw. We're there. And did he catch it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch. They threw a deep ball into coverage, And they got all the way down to the jack at 35? Is that where they're spotted?
37.
30? Well, they're all at different places on the field. Who's spotting it? Yeah, 36 is what they're going to call it.
30, okay.
Because one was on the 35, one was on the 37, and one was on the 36. So none of them were wearing the white hat, so I don't know who was right.
So that has been
we did have a Pioneer on the ground, so he's going to walk off. So they're going to have to replace one of their linemen.
That's
65 came back in.
That touch on that.
Or is that 55?
Who is that guy?
Same kid that got hurt before. He tried to come back in and play.
That Allen kid, man, he's got quite a touch. Because we were in good coverage there, but
that's 66.
We didn't have that's 65.
65 again?
Yeah.
Yep. Tavion Morton.
Yeah. All right. Same formation.
Little
high snap. And they just handed off.
Oh, and he got away.
He did, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown Stillwater. And we do have another lead change with 57 left in the third quarter.
He just broke out the left that had a hole.
Yeah.
And he finally got away with it.
And I've been expecting that all game. I knew he'd at least get one of those. He's quite a running back. He broke, they let him break a tackle, and then it's on.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to kick it.
Yep.
I don't know. I would probably go for 2 here just to try to get that point back, but they're going to try to kick it here. And kick is up, and it is
good.
It is good. So that will give Stillwater, a 6-point lead?
Yep.
Okay.
57 seconds on the clock.
Plenty of time left. Plenty of time.
Still in third quarter.
Let's check the weather here. Weather's the same. No wind. So, there's no rain. It is a little cloudy. So, conditions can change, and that can change how you play the game.
Yep. But I think it's going to hold off.
Let's hold off. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that we have people like EOC Tech, SWM and Sons, McConnell's Record Service, Middell Vision Source, Titleist Pest Solution, Tracy Gasbera DDS, Cantrell's Roofing, Dave's Driving School, Raising Canes, and Darren McKelvey, Farmers Insurance. Because gas isn't cheap, and they help pay for the gas to drive down here, and we couldn't show the video because of the rights being owned by NFHS, but we were able to do this broadcast. At least we could have a live scoreboard and a couple of us talking a little bit about football. Yeah. But even if you don't want to hear us, you can just turn down the volume, and it's still a live scoreboard, right?
Yeah, live scoreboard.
Maybe you could listen, maybe a little bit. It makes us feel better about ourselves, right?
Yep, always.
All right, and
another little pooch.
A little pooch, and Roan is going to fair catch it. He's not going to play. It's time to get our offense in.
Yep.
But I know we got a lot of people listening that have been texting in. The Dooley family has they've been listening in to us, and the Willoughby family is
Dustin Johnson
listening to us. Of course,
Shelby Jarvis, I believe, was.
Yeah, our wife, my wife, not our wife, my wife. My wife is definitely listening in.
Chief Kula.
My kids are probably running around, but they hear every once in a while, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Choctaw on the field now.
And let's see what we got here. We basically got a quads left with a H-back as part of that quad. And a single back here. And Steele back to pass. And he's going to zing it out to Ziegler. And it should be inbounds for a jacket first down, about 11-yard gain.
Yeah, and that will stop the clock. Sorry, I just laid on mine. 45 seconds. They knew it was out of bounds before I did.
Yeah. I don't even think they started. It's 50 seconds on this clock.
Yeah, it was 57 when we started the play.
Okay, so they did run some.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got a quad to the right, single back, and we're just going to do a little bubble screen to Davis. Davis has
got
good
room on the right
blocking
side.
room. He's at the 50, and
All
he
the
gets
way to the
all the way down to
40.
the 40. It takes 3
40,
Pioneers to bring him
41.
down. And we're marching the ball here.
And it's just the third quarter.
I hadn't seen that play in a couple
down
games.
Down to the 40 on the right side of the hash mark. He made a nice little jig and jag. And
oh yeah, well,
got some room.
It was a weird kind of quad formation. So I don't know if they lined up to it very well. We got trips to the left, H-back left, handoff Ray. He gets tripped and has to fall forward for about that's C.J. Smith.
Yep.
And he falls forward for 4. So being 2nd and 6. And I'm betting.
Let that.
I don't know. I think we want to do it again.
Yep, here we go. 2nd and 6.
So quads left, single back.
Last play of the quarter.
And we're running that bubble again.
To the left side. He's got room.
And
he's got the first down.
Oh, wow.
Nice hit.
He gets leveled, but Davis is 3 yards past the first down. And so that's another jacket first down.
That'll take us to the 28-yard line.
And that's quarter.
Yeah.
That is quarter. And I tell you what, fourth quarter, and I talk to a lot of people and see a lot of people just automatically said Stillwater's going on.
Yeah.
There's been no surprises so far in the 6A2 playoffs. It's gone exactly as planned.
Right, so far.
The ones, the twos beat the threes,
advances, yep.
The ones beat the 4s, and now Stillwater's a 1, we're a 2. And on the other side, you got Bigsby at the 1, and they're playing at 7.
Yep.
And Midwest City the 2.
Yep.
And so
they'll be playing at Jinx High School, I believe.
Depends on how. I wouldn't call this game an upset either way.
Well, I'll be upset if we don't win.
Well, I'll be upset if we don't win. That's not the point. They really feel like evenly matched teams.
Yeah.
They do very similar stuff. Our defense is definitely different than theirs. The Stillwater defense is just unique. Where they don't even line up on the line of scrimmage. It's different. They run it very well. A lot of teams couldn't get away with it.
Yeah. So we got the ball at the 28-yard line on the hash mark. Now we're going right to left. Is that right to left? Yeah.
Yeah, right to left.
To end go into the fourth quarter here.
And we're knocking on the door, but we don't need to just knock. We need to blast through that door.
Yep.
So we are going to go ahead and go empty set right here. Davis in motion to the right. He takes just a nice little flat pass.
He beats one tackler. They would have had him deep in the backfield. He got around there.
I don't know if he got up to the line of scrimmage.
No, but he was about 5 yards deep and could have been for a loss.
It could have been, yeah. Stillwater played that very well. And I think they're going to give him a 2-yard line. No way.
Yeah.
They said he lost 2 yards. I thought he got up to the stick.
Yeah, he might have stepped out over there on the far right.
I don't know. I don't know
assuming.
about that. But it's going to be a 2nd and 12 nonetheless. They didn't ask my opinion.
Yeah, because they stopped the clock.
On the 29. Well, this time he's out of bounds? Okay.
Yeah, he had to get out of bounds.
Quads left, single back. And we're just going to run that bubble to Davis.
To the left.
And he's got room, and he's going to blow through one tackler, and he's going to get shoestringed.
He's right at that marker for the first down.
They're going to move it forward. So that's a first down, Yellow Jackets.
Nice.
And that will go down as a 12-yard gain. And so it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 17. I kind of like that. We can get a first down inside that 7.
Yep.
And let's see what we're going to do. And we're just letting the athletes play football here. We're not doing anything tricky. Just getting it to.
He had some great blocks out there on the side.
Outstanding blocks. All right, we got the trips right. Single receiver left, single back. Back to pass.
Quarterback draw.
Right up the middle, and he's going to slide.
Oh, you got to – I would think I would throw – yeah, he got –
Yeah, I would. He got hit in the head after the slide. So
yeah, and he's going down and then fair target, I guess.
We already know that it's called a little differently this part of the state.
2nd and 1. So the slide got him close to the marker.
Yeah, so on the 8-yard line.
So we just need 1 to get the first down.
Davis in motion, and we're going to zing it to Davis for just a flat pass, and he's going to try to make a man miss.
He makes
4
men miss.
And that was an exciting play just to get up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was back behind the line. One guy had him. He zigged around him, spin move to the left, using those basketball skills he's got. And then you had 3 guys tagging on him, and he just carried back to about the line of mark. He lost a yard, 3rd and 2.
So it's going to be 3rd and 2, and it took, half the Pioneer football team to bring them down. All right.
Yeah, and he kind of stumbled.
We got that H-back to the left.
It's Ray.
Ray in the backfield, steal, and we're trying to get him to jump. Oh, there we go. Direct snap, trick play, and Ray barrels forward.
That's a first down.
So what happened there is they did a hard count. Steele did a hard count and started walking towards the coach, and then they direct snapped to Ray.
Yeah, he looked like he was trying to get the play call from the.
So officially he was in motion, but so a little trickery. I like it.
And it brought us to a first down.
First down inside the 5 on the 3, I guess, right?
3-yard line.
So we got 4 opportunities here.
For 3 yards. This is where the O-line's got to do their thing and start pushing.
This is where you got to start pushing.
Latrell Ray to the right.
And motion to the left, Davis, and they're just going to flat pass to Davis again.
Oh, what a
and
block.
He breaks a tackle, and he gets face mask out of bounds. Are they going to call it? No. They're not.
But he's out of bounds.
I
couldn't see who that guy – it might have been Ziegler. He would have been caught in the backfield, and Ziegler laid a huge block to free him up to get at least 2 yards. Almost got him in the end zone.
When your nose is in your ear hole after the place, there's got to be some kind of face mask, right?
You would think.
I would think. But Davis does move his hat back where it's supposed to go. 2nd and goal on the 1.
I think this is Stillwater.
And Stillwater jumped, I think.
Yep. We got the line judge over there with the flag.
Yep. It is offside, so we're going to do half the distance to the goal. So it'll be on the
you got to be kidding me.
1.5-yard line.
How did I do that?
What'd you do?
I reset the clock.
Oh, you broke the clock again. Oh, no.
Yeah, hopefully it'll let me
fix
it. But I don't.
Okay, let's look at this formation. We got an H-back to the right. Everybody's in tight, so everybody's on the right side. Wassel rolls out right. He's looking for the corner. Oh, Ray with a perfect chip block. Is he in?
Yes,
touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Ray
Steele Wassel, and did you see Ray's just little chip block?
Yes, that was the key to free him in.
It wasn't a big block, but it was an important block.
Yeah, that was just enough to squeeze him in the gap to get that.
So just like
punch.
that, we got a tie ball game, and Yowzy
trying to take the lead.
Yowzy put in place to take that 1-point lead.
Get it back. And I apologize on that reset of the clock, but I'm just going to let it constantly run down to get you caught back up.
Yeah, the backup clock is not as good as the primary clock.
No.
And it's up, and it is
in there.
Good. So Yowzy puts.
They almost had a block on that.
Puts the cherry on the sundae, I guess is what they say, right?
Sure.
Puts the straw on the drink.
I thought it was a nail in the coffin, but not quite yet, is it? So you can't really say that.
No, puts the bacon in the pan. I don't know what they say, but either way, it's a 1-point game again. And we got 9:24 left.
9:24
of football. One of these teams is only going to get to play for 9, and I guess their time is possible.
Yeah.
So 9 minutes to play football. So you're going to put it all out there. No matter what, when you're only playing 4 more quarters after this if you win.
Yes.
So
barring overtime.
You don't have to save yourself for anything. You got to put it all on the table right here.
So excellent drive there.
All right. And here we go. Jackets special teams. So far we've been very vanilla in this game. Although I think Coach knows when to take the risk, when the numbers benefit us.
Yeah.
And when the numbers don't.
Yeah, he's back for his typical long ball kick.
And when you have a defense like we do, let's give them as much room to defend as possible. And Yowzy's going to kick it out of bounds again.
Yeah, that's twice in a row. It looks almost purposeful.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It probably was supposed to be closer to being inbounds than that, but they don't want to return. So they'll start on the 35, which is just fine. Let the defense go to work. And
there we go.
9:24 on the clock is a lifetime. It is a lifetime. Nobody's relaxed.
No, I'm not relaxed.
We do know that they're willing to kick from 40 yards out, so that's something to pay attention to. They're 0 for 2. All right, here we go. And they're just going to hand it off to that Walker.
Oh, he makes one solid move.
And he gets a good 10-yard gain here. And he gets a first down, and they're going to bring it up to the 45 on the Pioneer side of the ball.
So he's starting to get a little wiggle room here.
Yep.
I haven't seen him.
He's doing. They've had to change up a little bit of defense so we don't give up that big play. So H-back left, and they're just going to give it off to that Walker guy.
And he makes another
miss,
guy
and
waltz.
he's got some room. He might get it.
Nope.
Knocked out of bounds about the 15. So Walker's going to town here.
Yep.
He's hit his stride, so we need to do something to stop him.
We bottled him up for as long as we could. Now he's breaking free. He's made a guy miss about 5 yards in, and made another guy miss. Broke that tackle.
He's slippery.
He's turning it up a notch. We got to match it.
All right, 1st and 10 here on the 15, and they're going to hand it off again. Might as well.
Yep.
And this time he gets a yard or 2.
2. Yeah, give him 2. And we had.
And so it'll be 2nd and
Choctaw
about 8.
Players slow to get up.
2nd and 8. They can get a first down. What is going on?
We have a Choctaw player hurt.
Okay. Choctaw player down, and he's sitting.
Yeah, I think he just.
And so they're going to check out his leg for. We're in the cramp zone here.
Yep.
Ooh. So they're looking at it.
Yeah, so this is 2nd and 8 from the. There, he's up now.
Yeah, he's walking off on his own. That's Wilder, I believe.
Yeah.
He's walking normal
he'll be
without
back a little
assistance.
bit. He's got to sit this play out.
Yes, he does. So that will be okay. That'll be good. 8:44 left to play. So
they're at the 14-yard line.
We need to get a stop here and get about an 8-minute drive.
Yeah, that'll work.
But I do believe they're in field goal range.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't be so confident with one being blocked and one being missed.
Yep.
All right, they got the heavy on the left, single back.
Going to one again.
Yep, just up the middle, and he's going to grunt.
Oh, he almost broke free again. Thought he had him down. I think he was trying to go for the ball.
I think he got a first down.
Yep, they're spotting him for the first down.
So he's going to get a first down, and they're
no, I think he's a yard short.
Well,
no, they gave him the first down.
First down from the 6-yard line.
They're going to go at him again.
Ooh.
Oh, he made one man miss.
One man miss.
Hit a wall.
Hit a wall. That's Brown.
Got to the 4.
Okay. So it'll be a 2nd and goal from the 4. So that's about a 2-yard gain.
There's another Choctaw player down. This one looks a little more.
Well, he's rolling around a little bit.
Yeah. I believe that's Donnie Wingate.
No.
Spencer Bowles?
It's Roan.
Roan. Okay, Roan. 12.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Or not good, but I couldn't see.
No. It's.
Yeah, and it looks like it's a knee or an ankle the way he's. But that was a big old pile there.
It's looking to me like it's
another
cramp in the thigh.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that's all it is, and we need Mr. Roan out there.
I don't like to speculate.
No.
And because people can't see what's going on, and so
that's true.
We're diagnosing from up here, and it's.
Well, I'm just trying to give him an image.
Yeah. I don't like giving them a false image. But they're going to look at them, and we got our professional staff up here as always.
Yep. So it's 2nd and 4.
And that's Robert Polk that's been with us for I don't know how long.
He's been here since I've been here. This is my 8th year, so I know he's been here at least 8 or more.
Okay. Yeah. Roan is now I think it's Roan. It's 12, right?
Well, I don't know.
They're covering up his number. I don't want to miscall.
Yeah, I don't think it is Roan. I couldn't see.
I couldn't see. I thought I saw his front number.
But that's 8:09 official scoreboard. I'm right there with it.
Yep, and it's 2nd and goal from the 4. We got that H-back and tight end to the left, single back to the left. I think they're going to let Walker do some walking.
And we just jumped.
We did jump.
But they didn't call it. He's not calling it.
Nope.
He said, no, you better play the snap. Well, he's got plenty of time on the clock.
And Walker goes down. He is short of the end zone. They called it?
Yeah, they called it.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh, I don't know about that, but they're going to call a touchdown. Yeah, it'd be tough to stop them on the next play anyways, but they're going to call a touchdown.
I think they're going for 2
here. I guess my angle's not. He could have broke the plane. I thought he went down about a yard short.
I'm expecting a 2-point conversion here to try to get
I don't know.
35, knowing that there'll be a 1 point down and our offense is
Okay, they got the tight end H-back to the right, and it looks like it's that direct snap. And he's
we had him wrapped up at the 2-yard line.
He got in.
Snuck in.
So the Pioneers are going to raise it to a 7-point lead.
Yep, make it that potential tie.
Potential tie, yeah.
So lots of time left.
I expected them to kick it. So Pioneers are going to have to kick off 7:50. Jackets need to make something happen here. To make something happen here.
There's another Jacket kind of limping off.
They're playing some hard football here.
Yeah, he had him wrapped up. And give credit to that running back again.
Yeah.
He just pushed his way through.
Well, I mean, he's been just tearing up the yards all season. You know,
he's kind of come
probably
alive.
Probably been tearing up the yards for 3 or 4 seasons.
Fourth quarter, he's come alive.
Okay. Well, that's when you need him.
Yep, that's for sure.
So we definitely need an equalizer here.
Yes.
And I like our chances in overtime just because you're going to put the defense in a better place on the field to play.
Yep.
But we got to even it up and then prevent them from scoring here.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Let's see if we can get this done.
Here we go. Kick it from the right side at the 40.
And you might expect them to do just that pooch kick.
Yeah, because they don't want us returning.
Don't want us returning.
But even though they have been doing pretty good on that.
And they're clumped up again to hurt our assignments.
Yep.
And now they're going to spread out into a standard formation. So we spread back out. Yep. And we're getting our assignments.
We got
everybody's getting it.
Spencer Bowles at the 27, which is probably
going to do that little pooch.
Yep, Spencer Bowles.
Here we go.
And he's taking it.
He's going to take it. And he's going to take it up, and he's going to get about to the 35. 30, they call him
35 is what it looks.
Call him 35, although it clearly was tackled beyond the line. All right, 7:45. It's time to go to work. This is where you need to play smart, disciplined football here.
It's all about
no turnovers.
Yeah, that's the key.
And it's been a pretty clean second half with turnovers on both sides.
Yep. So let's see what I'm sure Stillwater will dial up some.
They're going to try, and you're going to open up the playbook here.
Yeah, they're going to make you
plenty of time to run the ball. That's not an issue.
No, they got 3-men
twin formation, single back.
They got actually 3 men lining up on the line.
Davis to the right, motion.
Fakes to Davis,
and
he's
going to take off. Steele's
going to
run it.
10. He takes
and slides at the 50.
Then we're going to put him at the 48, 49.
Yeah, 49, 48, 50. One of them. Let's see where they actually
first
put
down.
it. It is a first down.
So he faked that little screen that they've been throwing to Davis the last few times.
I think that was just a quarterback, at least a.
He looked downfield like he wanted to go long, but
but they weren't spying him, so he ran.
Yep, that was a nice
read.
No, it was a perfect read.
Okay, we got that twins formation, single back, Wassel back, Davis to the right, motion, Wassel back to pass, good protection. Dumps it off to Ray.
Yep,
and
Ray.
He catches it for a gain of maybe 4.
Yep.
So it'll bring a 2nd and 6.
Just a little slide out from the left side of the field.
On the Pioneer 48.
So moving the balls, which we want to see.
Moving the ball. The clock is moving under 7 minutes now.
Yep.
And so I got a little of the nerves here. I'm, really, really hoping. They've worked so hard. Really hoping they can pull this off here. It's coming down to the wire.
So here's that mob coming at you.
Same formation.
Nice job picking up.
And
got batted down at the line there.
Yeah, he got it away. Incomplete pass. 6:36. Clock stops. It'll bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yep.
From the 48.
They were able to get pressure that time. And somebody got on his arm, I think, when he was trying to release that.
Yeah, it was he didn't want to lose that yard, so I'm glad he got it released. And he threw it in a zone where it would be incomplete, and it technically is in the realm of the receiver, so no big. All right, hike. And just a flat pass to Davis. Davis makes 1, 2 miss, and he's going to be short. He's going to be
about 4 yards
short. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 4.
So here's the tough one.
This is a tough one.
6:27. You got all your timeouts left on both sides of the field.
They didn't give as much. Wow.
No, that's 5
They
yards.
didn't give any forward progress.
No.
So they're going for it. They got twins formation, single back.
Hard count, trying to see maybe they jump.
It's officially 4th and 5. They didn't give him any forward progress.
Nope. 17 seconds on the play clock. He got out of bounds, I guess, and that's why they stopped the clock.
Did he drop it? So timeout, somebody.
Choctaw will use its first timeout of the half.
Yep, they're going to think about this. They were trying to get him to jump.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't.
And so, oops, I thought I hit the stop button. It's actually
6:27. This is we're getting in the danger zone here.
Yeah, maybe he dropped the ball. Because I didn't see him get out of bounds. I saw him got tackled. No, he didn't drop the ball.
He
caught
the ball.
Yeah, it was clean. So I guess he was out of bounds.
Well, this is another one of those head scratchers. I'm not sure what they called there. I mean, it's still not a first down.
No, it wouldn't have been either way.
I just don't have them spotted there. I have them spotted at the
at least the
45.
Yep, but they're at the 47 on the right side of the hash.
But
on the right hash,
he ran out of bounds at the 45. Did he not?
I thought so.
This is interesting, and so this makes a tough play call if they can't get him to jump.
Yep. So we had to burn a timeout there just to try to get them to jump off sides. Let's see what coach dials up.
Yeah, and this is, this is always, there's no point in punt to me, but hey, we got a trips right with an H back as part of that trips. Single back, and let's see what we got.
Yep.
And he wants to pass. He's going to have to scramble. Scramble to the left. He throws it to an open
R.J. Jackson first down. He's bustling through. Oh, my gosh.
25, 20,
he's going.
And he gets taken down by 5 Pioneers to the 20-yard line.
He carried them about 7 yards. R.J. Jackson.
So 4th down conversion.
Just a sophomore.
Wow.
He is a man among boys.
Okay.
When he turns it on.
I'm glad he's back.
Yes, no kidding.
He wasn't the first option. Steele was in trouble. He wasn't going to get the first down, so he knew he had to do something. So he tossed it to RJ.
And RJ just.
We got trips right, and we're just going to hand off to Ray. Ray's got nice.
Oh, he breaks
block.
one. He's got one.
He's going to hit the edge. Oh.
Got to the 6.
One man to beat. Got all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Another first down.
It is 1st and goal at the 6. And this is where you wish the drive took a little longer.
Well, we're not there yet. Let's see what happens.
5 minutes is either way, you got to score here. You just got to score.
Yep. You got
4 down territory.
Three receivers out wide. Trail Ray in the backfield.
Yep. And handoff Ray. Ray falls as blocker.
That looked like grabbed him around the face.
Yeah, he met a wall of Pioneers. I think it's just a 1-yard gain, maybe.
Back to the line. It looks like they're putting him right back at the 6.
Yeah, their spotting is not. They don't give much forward progress.
No. So that's 2nd and 6. Getting the play from the sideline. Here we go. Let's see where we line up. We got
2nd and goal from the 6.
Latrell Ray is still in the backfield. Looks like.
Let's see what we got.
RJ.
So
we're
going to be. We got trips tight to the right. Single back, so we'll see what they run, and it's going to be a Steel Wassel bootleg right, and he's just going to try to hit that corner, and he's close.
At the 1.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. They're not going to give him forward progress.
No,
he fell down in the end zone.
That guy came out quick to say, nope, right at the 1.
Nope. Let's get out the tape measure.
And here we go, 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, maybe they use metric system up here.
Maybe so.
And that's why I didn't get in.
Yeah, so here we go
3rd
again.
and inches. 3rd and inches. 4:19 and counting. Let's get this play off.
And we got 19 on the clock.
I do. I got plenty of time here, but we got to get this in. 2 plays to do it.
Ray in the backfield.
Yeah, Ray in the backfield. Just a pitch to Ray. Ray's going to hit this edge.
Got it.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Some great blocking going on. I wish I could see all those numbers and tell you who they were. They gave Luttrell that nice little gap coming to the left, sweeping in, and then touchdown.
No flag, and I keep seeing those shoes, man. I think there's a flag every play. So Yowzy is going to come in and try to do the equalizer here, is what it looks like they're going to do. We need a good snap, a good hold, and a good kick. That's what we're looking for right here. Tie the ball game. And the Pioneers are coming, I guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
Good hold. Snap. It's up.
Got it.
And it's good. Tie ball game. Fourth quarter, 3:59 left. Wow. So, yeah. If you wanted a game today, you got one.
Yeah.
You did.
35-35. You're seeing some great defense, but these offenses are, they're coming up with some great stuff.
These are the real deal teams. It's woo.
So Choctaw will kick off again. Yowzy will be back. Let's see if they do another out-of-bounds kick, which is what I'm suspecting since they've done it 2 times in a row here in this half.
Yeah, but see if they did it 2 times in a row, that means I might do something different.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
make them return it.
You make them lazy, and then you make them return it. Yeah, and you go get that ball. You may do a high pooch. You might try to get Stillwater back for the high pooch they did.
Yeah. All right, so here we go.
But you definitely don't want to give them good field position because field goals matter.
Yes.
Field goals matter in this kind of game with 35-35.
They got a running back who has turned it on here in the fourth quarter.
I think I had it. Jackets winning 28-21, so it's not going to be my score for sure. All right, here we go with the kick. Yowzy kicks it deep inbounds.
Gets
and he
it back
puts
to
it right where he's
5.
supposed to put it. Yeah.
That was a
so
nice
cleaned his cleats. And they're going to get it all the way back up to maybe the 33rd, 28, 29? 29.
Yeah, 29. And that guy that got clocked, he's
yeah, that's a little bit of targeting, but they're not going to call that today.
No. And it was a blind, it's kind of a blindside block, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And it was pretty clean, but
it was a little high.
Rough. It was definitely high.
It was a little high, but they didn't see it.
No, it happened so fast.
Yeah, and so it can't be everywhere.
No, but that'll be 3:50 on the clock. Stillwater ball on the right hash, 29-yard line.
Unfortunately, the Stillwater's not known for having long drives.
No.
So 3:50 is a little bit more time than I'd like. I'm feeling good about overtime, but you got to earn overtime at this point.
Yeah, so we have Stillwater with 3 timeouts. Choctaw has used 1 this half, so they have 2 left. So depending on what happens this possession, this series, we'll see how much clock is used before whoever gets the ball back.
Okay.
The young man is now up.
And walking.
Walking with assistance.
So, yeah.
I couldn't see who that was.
It is Jacoby McLean. He looks to be all right.
Yep.
But he does have a limp. No, he's walking pretty good. Just a little bit of a limp.
Yeah. So.
And that's I hate to see that in a playoff game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And that's a good dude right there. I had him in class, and I enjoyed it. So, no one deserves to get hurt, but especially nice, respectful young men like Jacoby McLean.
So he's still going off the field, so we're in hold position. Stillwater has lined up 2 wide receivers. H-back to the left, right.
Yeah.
Number 1 to the right.
Yeah. And they got that tight end to the left, too.
Here he comes.
Yep, he's gonna run it, and he gets a 3. He gets a 3.
Maybe 4.
I'm just doing it how they spotted our ball. They always don't give us that extra. They're falling down.
Oh, they're going to get the.
Oh, they get the extra.
Second,
okay.
5, 6.
So it's going to be second and 6. Yeah. All right, same formation.
Going well again.
And
that time he's down.
The turf monster gets him
behind the line that time.
That tackle.
Lost about 2.
That tackle goes to the Rams. The Wasso Rams.
That'll bring up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, yeah. Yep.
They're a little crazy on the scoreboard here. They got 3rd
are.
and 11, but
it should be 3rd and 7. Ball on the 20, back to the 28.
33.
33. Okay, they're off.
Yeah.
Okay. So 33, we got a tight end right, H-back right, single back. They're back to pass here. We got They have good protection.
Oh, there
no.
Deshaun Brown.
Deshaun Brown with the Sakaruski.
He snuck around. He had great field coverage downfield from our defensive backs that allowed Brown enough time to work that man and just drag him down.
So that should bring up a fourth in about 11, and they're going to bring out the punt team. Clock is ticking at 2:31. They're going to – I don't know what we're going to do timeout-wise. What, we got two?
We got two.
3.
They got 3. Then this is a good decision here.
They're
Nope, we are going to bring a guy back. Nope, that's – what are we going to do? Nope, we're going to
pull the guy out. So we're going to play for the block here.
Yeah, or the fake.
And they're going to let this clock tick down. I would expect to let it tick down all the way and then call a timeout. Nope.
They're going to punt it with.
And it gets away, and it's a nice high hanging, and it's going to do that straight up and down bounce.
Yep, that worked for us.
And the Jackets have an opportunity with 1:57 left.
Ball on the 33.
On the Pioneer 33.
Yep, from that right hash mark.
And so you're in the driver's seat here. You got 2 timeouts, so the middle of the field is in play.
Yeah, middle.
A run is in play. So the playbook is not closed here. And, of course,
and it's all tied up. So
yeah.
Worst case is overtime.
The most important thing for overtime really is your defense. And so I would put my candy on the Jackets there. All right, we got trips left, H-back left, single back, and it's a handoff.
Ray's got up the gut. He's got. Oh my God, he's
gone. He's gone.
Oh,
he's at the 30. No, 20.
Oh, that one guy caught him.
Oh my gosh,
from
that
behind.
Got some wheels.
No kidding. Latrell Ray busted it wide open to the 20-yard line.
Woo.
I got so carried away.
And it's just a run up the middle. And like I said, the middle's open.
The middle's wide open.
You're allowed to run
Ray.
it. We got 2 back. Woo, 138. 138 in the game.
Oh, sorry. I jumped off again. I didn't start the clock. I didn't see them sitting change. So here we go.
You know, there's some T-shirt printers someplace about to need to change what they're going to put on the T-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
We're not quite in Yowzy range here.
I'm not sure that Stillwater expected a game, but a game they got.
Here we go.
We got Trips right, H-back right, Ray in the backfield. They're coming after Steele. Steele flat pass.
He's met right at the back.
He's actually caught.
Yeah, and as he caught it, he was caught.
Yeah, so it's going to be a loss of 3. Stillwater read that one well.
Yeah,
they were just doing that
little screen to Davis.
Little hitch screen, and that's okay. 52 seconds.
Yeah, we still have
counting.
2 timeouts here.
And it was wow, that's a big loss. A loss about 4. So it's second and 14 from the 24. All right, here we go. Trips left, single back, and they're going to flare out a little bit. And Wassels doesn't like what he sees. Now he throws an open man.
Wide open man.
Caught at the 5-yard line.
Is that Davis?
No, that
Ziegler.
is Jax. Jax Burchett.
Burchett. First catch of the day. Way to make it happen, brother.
Most important catch of the day right now.
Yep.
Burchett is automatic. He's got the focus.
On the clock here.
Yes, 21 seconds.
Now we're even.
19 seconds. What are we going to do? We're going to call timeout here?
Go for the field goal?
No, we're going for it.
Yeah.
12, 10 seconds. I don't understand. Why are we?
I think we're going to kick. No.
Nope. And it's going to be a
Wassel looking.
Just go down.
Yep. Go down.
Timeout. It should be a timeout with 1 second on the clock.
Over here.
1 second on the clock. Last play of regulation. Woo.
Dang, that was close.
I saw what they were seeing.
Let's see what he says. Timeout Choctaw.
Timeout Choctaw. 1 second on the clock.
Oops, and I reset the clock to 12. But anyway, that won't matter. Yep.
When the ref did his thing, there was time on the clock. Yeah.
All right, so we had the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a quick. You got to watch the right referee. And
yeah. It's very difficult to be the clock keeper and do it right when the ref does it.
Coach Corbin was on top of it. We are kicking we're setting up on the left hash mark at the.
Are we kicking? Are you sure?
I say that.
Yeah,
looks like Yowzy's
I
coming
do
out
see
there.
Yowzy, but let's wait. You don't know what this team is. Are you kidding me?
Well, Yowzy's out there, And this is what a kicker lives for.
This is what a kicker lives for. This is why you have kickers.
Yep. And it is not.
And Yalzi's been getting better all season long. You know, he wasn't. Didn't we have that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm so nervous for him. This is a 20-yarder from the left hash. We need 3 things to happen here.
Timeout, Stillwater.
And they're going to try to freeze this poor young man. We need 3 things to happen. We need a snap, we need a hold, and we need a kick. Okay, and they're going to freeze them.
Burn all 3 of them on air?
I don't think you're allowed to. I don't know.
I don't know the rules.
I don't know the high school rules. At some levels, you're not allowed to do consecutive timeouts because it's annoying, which I like pretty much any rule that is rules being annoying as don't do it. But that's not always how rules are.
Right.
So he knows what to do. Everybody knows what to do. And the nice thing about this, if he misses, guess what? Tie game, it goes to overtime. If he makes it, guess what?
Game over.
Game over. And he's the hero.
I like that.
But he's not, no matter what, he's not, he doesn't have to make it. So there's no pressure.
That makes it even easier for a kicker.
I wish I could tell him there's no pressure. I don't think he'd believe me. But
He's been good on all his extra points.
You know, this means a lot. If Corbin says put it in Yalzi's foot, I believe him. I believe in Yalzi.
Here comes the snap.
It's up. It's
good.
It's good. Oh my God! Jackets win! Jackets win!
Barely
going to state. We're going to state.
Oh my God! I think that somebody got a hand on it.
Jackets win. It was blocked. It went in anyways. We're going to state.
He got a tip on it, and it still squeaked over the top.
Wow!
Can you believe it? Holy smacks! Let me put this
Yalzi for president. Wait, we already had elections, didn't we?
We did, but we're still recounting.
Yalzi for president.
We're recounting.
Yalzi going to the White House. Yalzi wins the game. Oh my gosh!
Oh
what
man!
A game! Jackets are heading back to state. I need someone to tweet me. When was the last time we went to state?
When were we in the finals the last time?
Oh my gosh!
I believe it was probably the 1960s.
Woo. And you can't see the party. There's a party. There's a party on the field. They can't contain themselves. There's boys crying on the field. It's, whew.
Yeah, Stillwater. And we got. I don't remember who these guys are, but we're going over and shaking their hands.
Good. Oh wow, man! I am almost speechless.
Because the snap was good. The approach was smooth.
The hold was good.
The swing of the leg was good, but then that guy, I know he got a hand on it because it just barely squeaked over. And he had a good foot on it, too.
And it just went through, and just like that.
I would say probably you're talking 2 yards above the goalpost.
Man.
At best. It squeaked in.
You want some exciting football? Good night. Yeah, it's the atmosphere is just weird. Stillwater can't believe it. They can't believe
it's done.
A little team from Choctaw, America, came out here and beat them.
And they beat us 77-14 last year.
Oh, it's just something
like that.
Something ridiculous.
Yep. So
even the Jacket fans were like, "What? Did we just win? Are we going to state? Oh my goodness!"
So now we await the winner tonight at 7 p.m. Jinx. America will host the Bixby Spartans.
Bixby Spartans
versus the Mid-City Bombers.
Against the Bombers. Now I'm rooting for the Bombers tonight because I would love to see
crosstown rival.
I would love to see the Jackets and the Bombers play for a state championship. That'd be classic.
Then, that would be the first time Bixby wouldn't be in the finals.
Well, I don't care about that because we're going to win.
I
don't care. Like, I'm glad we lost to Bixby the first time because they're going to be looking at us like, they can't beat us, and we're going to show up and do just what we did to Stillwater. You don't think we're the same team we were last year.
No.
And a given, last year we were still semi-finalist. This year we're finalists. We're going to the big.
The finals.
We're gonna fight for the chip.
I know in basketball they call it the big house. What do we call it in football?
I say fighting for the chip. We're gonna
go.
take that chip and bring it home.
They're jumping at midfield.
Yeah.
We got the team, the cheer, the palm.
Yeah, no one's left
Fighting
yet. I mean, the Stillwater fans are in shock. The Jacket fans are in shock. Just
perfect. Perfect tonight from the extra points.
Extra points. I mean, if you don't believe that kickers are important, Yowzy just got us to state.
And you think about the year, usually they go for it on twos and whatever. But if you think about last game, to me that's what they were gearing up for this moment right here. Yowzy had 3 pretty good distance field goal attempts that he missed on all 3. But that was the training for tonight.
But you got to understand that
and those were farther away.
We got some Yowzy's a sophomore, right?
He's a sophomore.
So they're conditioning him to get ready to be the best kicker he can be by the end of the season. You're not expecting him to be a very good kicker. The pressure, the nerves, because everybody's watching you, and if you miss it, they don't blame the kick. They don't blame the blockers. They don't blame they usually blame the kicker.
Yeah.
But you know what? I said we weren't going to overtime, didn't I?
You did.
Yep.
You called it.
I called it.
And I'm glad you did, and I'm glad we're not. Because now we can go home.
Oh yeah, and I can relax.
I'm still on edge.
This was a tough game to call because I was just so nervous. It's because all kinds of things can happen in football. The ball can bounce funny.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, so you know what that means.
Well,
we live to see another Coach Corbin show next week.
Yes.
And that's what I told him after the show. If you caught the show at the very end, I said, Coach, we look forward to doing another show after we win.
Yep.
And here we go.
Well, and now we have to do this whole thing again. I pretty much can guarantee you there's no way they're going to let us do video for the finals.
No, video is out.
Video is going to be out. They're not going to give us permission to do that. And
we will do our best to get in a booth.
Incredible athletic director.
Yeah, Coach Hessman.
He
even gave us his car today.
He gave us his car to drive down here. And he's going to fight to get us the ability to go to state and get a media spot so we can do at least a radio broadcast.
Yes.
So, in this COVID era, it's hard to do anything right at schools. It's just tough. But you guys should call up athletic director Coach Hessman and thank him for fighting to get this on and doing such a good job.
Yeah, because we were pretty much out. I didn't think we were coming.
He doesn't get enough credit for what he does for Yellow Jackets TV because he's busy working. But
and I think we should tell him that since he gave us the card this time, we need his car again next week.
Yes. I feel pretty cool driving the Hessmobile. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I like it.
I'm calling it the Hessmobile. All right. No one's listening to us anymore anyways, but we will relax a little bit, and then we'll definitely stay classy. You guys stay classy, and we'll see you in the chips. We'll see you in the championship.